true. Another
All
month.
right, it's third Wednesday night, not Thursday night. We are the BS sessions, and with me, as always, is my homie, Mr. Big Sexy, all the way from Cooksville, Tennessee, Jerry Supe.
What's up, everybody?
You like my introduction?
Yeah, there's a little room for improvement, but wasn't bad.
I'll work on that next week.
Yeah,
Here's some
I'm doing
more.
So
all right.
what's
So tonight
happening, hot stuff?
I'm going to mention what I'm going to introduce our guest here, and it's the usual suspects for the most part. Starting with Tim Wirasnik, man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Still on this side of the earth, so I'm doing just fine.
Cool. And then our other guest is call him Dolly or Daly.
Dolly.
Mark, whatever you want to call him.
Or Captain Howdy right there, Steve.
Actually, this is Mark. This is his idea. Actually, tonight we're going to be. How you doing anyway, Mark? First of all,
I'm doing good. And oh, by the way, disclaimer, I wrote it backwards. This is what I learned in the Navy.
Eh?
Didn't see that?
Eh?
That
song.
song will not appear on my list, okay? So
Yep, that's the Navy thing.
that's right. Yeah, you learn how to write backwards in the Navy
That's
sometimes.
what I said.
Still,
Eh?
Huh?
I have never appeared in the Navy.
Not even in the YMCA?
Oh God, no, I'm not that
yeah, I
much of a
was I was the
pansy.
Indian actually in that video.
All right.
But anyway, this is actually Mark Dolly Daly. I'm gonna call you Dolly Daly. That's what I'm gonna call you.
All right.
Anyway, this is his idea. He decided let's do otherwise great albums, but it has one stinker on it. And
Oh, I picked the
classic
band's
Dave.
worst song.
Yeah.
well, I want by the
That's
album,
fine.
and
Yeah, you can
then
do that too.
I want by an almost perfect album, and there's just one song that totally sucks. That's how I'm going to do it.
You totally went away from the thing.
Hey, that's
Not
fine.
really,
As,
not really,
as long as you're picking a crappy song.
because technically a lot
Well,
of these
there's
are the
there's an
worst
album
songs.
that actually tied with two crappy songs on it, and I had to say both the songs.
Well, I mean, they're crappy songs to me personally. That doesn't mean they're crappy songs to everybody. They're to
Oh,
me.
sure,
Well, I
true.
know, I know. There's some songs that I hate that Jerry loves, but we like the band, so
Yep.
it's very debatable all the time. Music is very debatable, and it's just like fucking. I just want to say this: if you guys are in the Freeform Rock Podcast community group, when I say "kiss nerds," that is not a put down. That is a term of affection for you guys. If I call you a kiss tard, that means you're an asshole. There's a difference. Kiss nerds are cool. I am a nerd. I am a Rush nerd. I am a music and movie nerd. Nerds are fucking cool. I ain't ogre. Just want to tell you guys.
Ogre became a nerd.
Yeah, nerds are cool, right?
Didn't start out that way, but
My daughter's turning into
now.
a nerd. She's a Dungeons and Dragons player now.
Ooh, I want to
So
play. I love that game.
yeah,
I haven't
I used to
played that
play
since
it
I
when
was
I was
16.
like 14 or
Yeah,
15. My
same.
buddy used to dungeon master it all the time. And it was actually kind of fun. It's just I kind of grew out of it.
Never played it.
The thing is with me on that, dude, it's like I always wanted to like kill people too much and freaking and I always died because I always like overzealous in that game.
Yeah.
So I had to keep creating new characters.
Yeah. I
I never
always made it
lasted.
fun. I always made it fun and killed my own players.
Did
Turned
you ever
against
do
them.
that? Did you ever do that in a Sims game? Like lock the doors and they can't
Oh
go
hell
through?
yeah. I like going next door neighbors, shooting the next door neighbor. I like that stuff, man.
Oh,
I
we got a
I
story
I
about
played
that.
But
Dungeons and Dragons. I played it too, but I found out I was doing it wrong though. Because I remember when I joined the Navy, a guy said, "Oh, you play Dungeons and Dragons?" Oh yeah, I had like this guy, and I think I had a thief, and I called him, yeah, and my thief's name was Klepto. And the guy looked at me like, "You realize that no one would ever go on an adventure with you, right?" And he goes, "Why is that?" I goes, "Well, hello, you're klepto. Like people
yeah,
are gonna
right.
want to bring you on a gold a mission to go grab some gold at the dungeon." Hello, everyone. My name is Klepto.
That's like me having
I've
an
been giving you this. I've been giving you the Saudi treatment, man, cutting those hands off.
I'm gonna make a name and I'm gonna call myself asshole. And then people
No, but the guy actually told me like people would like make names that would
Yeah.
like go along. Well, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings, kind of like characters, stuff like that, you know.
Mm.
Hey, it was fun, just like the 80s where you're listening to Judas Priest, you're listening to Ozzy, it's the devil's music. Uh Dungeons and Dragons are leading kids to hell. I remember that too. It's like, fucking A. You know, fucking Dio sang about Dungeons and Dragons, and so did fucking Led Zeppelin and Rush. So there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, bring it on, bitches. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Still got my dice.
There you go.
I in 2004,
I think the characters would be like on a piece of paper too. Like you would like
Yeah.
have to like take care of that thing.
never play with an OCD dungeon master. You know why? Because you'll never
Why?
get a game going because he's trying to fix it before he starts it.
Mhm.
So me and my friend Weldon, we went and bought dice. We have people to play. And he said, well, I'm still making a creation. Oh, I got it. And then he tells me, oh, no, we're off. Oh, I got it. Oh, no. Dude, fucking make a game. Let's go. And then I never got to play. But I bought dice. I left them in his house. And he said, thanks for the dice. Never gave them back. Fucker.
Oh, nice.
But let's get into this, man. Jerry, got some BS? You got anything more to say?
No, I'm good. Let's get on with
You
it.
should play Dungeons and Dragons with your daughter, man. Bond with her, man. It's fun.
I bond with my daughter in other ways.
Oh, that didn't sound right. Don't.
No, not dude.
I know, I
Come on,
know.
man. My fucking
I know,
daughter,
but I'm just making sure. I'm putting a thing in there. All right. Yeah, I know you don't. Fucking, I'm stupid. I have stupid jokes in my head. I'm sorry. So we got some breaking news, man. Well, yesterday's news. Blondie. Well,
Breaking news.
I wish I had that.
Morris
Uh,
code.
Blondie has announced the death of drummer Clem Burke, who was also in the Ramones. I didn't know he was in the Ramones, by the way. So what Ramone was he, or he just played as himself in there? Because they all named himself Ramone. Age 70, following a battle with cancer. In a statement, Blondie's Debbie Harry, Christine announced, it's a profound sadness that relayed news of the passing of our beloved friend and bandmate Clem Burke, following a private battle with cancer. Any thoughts on that, Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the only other original guys besides Chris and Debbie that were in the band. It's sad. I mean, he was, was he a notable drummer? No, but he was solid, I guess, for Blondie. I mean, it's always sad when you lose a band member when somebody dies. I mean, I've known Clem basically since I started following Blondie, so it was kind of sad. So, what else can you do, man? Except, sorry and thanks for the music, dude. Again, rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, it must have sucked when they did Rapture. There was no drums in there. But Tim, what do you think about it?
Yeah, R.I.P. A loss, music loss. Feel sorry for his family. He's still young. He's only in his 70s. Jesus,
It's
and
funny. We're
young
saying
now.
we're saying that now that we're in our 50s, but like when we're like 20, that's fucking old, man.
oh yeah, that was ancient.
Well, the people the people who were 50, like Wilford Brimley, were like 54 in Cocoon. He looked like he was 70
I
back
know.
then. So
Yep. Well, I mean, me personally, I never planned to live past 30. So, especially after
Yeah.
working on the flight deck, every day it was like, yeah, today's my last
Well, shit,
day.
you guys, you military people, man, you could be a day away from getting killed, man.
Mhm. So, I never lived past,
Out minutes.
I never expected to
basically.
live past 30. Well, here I am 20 some odd years later. It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck happened,
I'm glad we got our curmudgeon. I'm glad to meet you. Glad you're here, Tim. Captain
I'm
Howdy,
glad I'm
man.
here too.
What do you think about Clem, man? Do you have any tidbits about him?
Well, actually, I just looked up some real quick on Wikipedia, and he was in the Ramones for 2 gigs. Count them, 1, 2, and he was known as Elvis Ramone.
Elvis Ramone. I was
Elvis
wondering
Ramone.
if he had a Ramone
No,
name.
yeah, the very quick little, and inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006. But yeah, rest in peace, and cancer sucks.
And
That was
now
a memorable. That was a memorable induction. I remember the Blondie being the other members bitching about they weren't Debbie wouldn't let him play with them. I remember that. That was actually a very interesting, intense inauguration there. Not inauguration, but induction.
inauguration. Let's
excuse
go.
me.
Who got voted in?
Yeah.
All right. Did she win president? All right. Let me go. All right. Then we do have some breaking news that just happened a couple hours ago. The wife of Weezer
saw it.
bassist
Oh yeah, I read
Reiner was shot by the police and charged with attempted murder after firing a gun during a manhunt in Los Angeles on Tuesday. According to TMZ, officers were searching for 3 suspects In the Eagle Walk neighborhood of Los Angeles on Tuesday afternoon, they encountered Schreiner's wife, Julian Lauren, who reportedly emerged from her home with a gun in hand and began firing. It's unclear exactly what she is firing, but TMZ speculates that she may have been targeting one of the suspects. After Lauren disregarded multiple commands to drop her weapon, officers fired at her, striking her in the shoulder. TMZ reports she retreated into her house and remained inside for 30 minutes before eventually surrendering to police. She actually came out with her babysitter, got taken to the hospital, and she's been charged with attempted murder. There's got to be more to this story. Why is she firing? There's fucking hit and runners. She's out there with a gun before the police get there. Were they in the house? Was she thinking the police were the guys? I don't know.
Just sounds like a typical Wednesday in LA.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? I mean, says it all in the first line of Buddy Holly, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speculate on anything right now. It's an interesting story to follow for sure. So
yeah, I was tripping out on that, and I'm just wondering, was her husband a hit and run driver, and she was protecting the nest egg? I don't know what's going on.
Well, they're on tour, I think. They probably weren't even there.
Weezer, I love Weezer. But
you know what? I have to admit, the more I listen to him, the more I like a couple other songs. So maybe
up to the Red album, really good stuff, man. Hurley was okay. But what do you think about Weezer's bass player's wife shooting up cops?
That was pretty nuts. So, like, was she trying to like shoot her husband?
They think maybe it could have been the hit and run guys that she was trying to shoot the suspects, but the cops did tell her to drop the weapon several times and she didn't. So
yeah,
you had to know they were cops.
Like
isn't Weezer on tour right now?
Tuesday in LA?
Yeah.
You know, I'm from a hometown. Well, you know, I grew up in a town of 3,000 people, so this shit just didn't happen. Period.
Same thing for me, and I grew up in a small town too. But LA, something always going on in LA. Crazy.
Well, you know, small towns, a lot of shit goes on, but you guys keep it quiet.
We take care of our own.
We found out years later a lot of shit went down in small towns. Like,
it goes down, but not like fucking rampages with police and shooting.
Right.
Well, nobody gives a fuck about bumfuck Cookeville, Tennessee. They care more about Nashville, so that's where the more attention is going to go. You know?
How is it bumfucked? You got a Costco.
We are getting a Costco, yes.
We don't even have a Costco.
And a Target. So
we just got a Wendy's, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, you got to have a certain population to get a Target. So we're getting a Target, too.
Everybody should have a Wendy's.
That means you're getting bougie.
We got about 5 of those.
And a Chipotle.
We got Chipotle. Had that for dinner tonight, actually.
Chipotle is actually decent. We had that tonight.
It's pretty good.
Oh, it was fucking... I had it tonight, too. It sucked, actually.
And I mean, literally, it just opened up last week. So,
really? Yeah, you never go to a new restaurant once it opens. Give it a month or two so the employees get trained better. And then go.
Well, actually, you shouldn't wait too long because once they're called a startup crew because once they're gone, then it kind of goes. It starts to go.
I know In-N-Out sends a startup crew to their new locations, but the thing is, it's still going to be a mess because they're working with a lot of rookies, and it's kind of hard to keep them in line sometimes. I've been there, so I know what happens.
Whataburger's coming in, and I can actually walk to Whataburger if I wanted to.
You thought Whataburger was shit.
It was. Well, I went there one time. It was on the way to Rockapod that year we went, and we waited for like 45 fucking minutes, and it was nothing really to write home about. Five Guys is much better.
Ew. Yeah, if you want to spend $30 on one burger,
that's true. That's the only bad thing about it.
We have a Five Guys if you want to drive 30 minutes.
Yeah. 30 minutes isn't that bad. When I used to smoke a lot of weed in the 90s, we drove about 45 minutes to go to 24
I used to
hours.
smoke a lot of dope. I used to drive states. Are you
Taco Bell? Were you like Harold
Jack in the Box?
Jack
in the Box.
Remember Harold and Kamal looking for that White Castle, man? He drive to get the munchies, man.
The munchies for me were Jack in the Box, and then either that or Wendy's. I get a Frosty and French fries and dip them in the old fries they used to have. Man, I was just like,
back in the day, we had a
ultimate.
I think I told that story. We were sitting there like driving Pacific Coast Highway, and me and my friend Robert were just he was lighting my bong as I'm driving. We're taking bong rips. We just got paid, and there's Jack in the Box there, and we kept going by getting ultimate cheeseburgers and cheesecake combos, ultimate cheeseburger and cheesecake combos, and then we go home. I just spent $200 on Jack in the Box.
Yeah. I just get like 10 of those tacos, man. Fucking just munch on
Yeah,
them.
I
It's
wanted
literally
the
10 of them.
I wanted the cheesecake, man. I spent a lot of money on fucking cheesecake. It was fucking
Yeah.
good back then. Hey, but
Hey.
speaking of oh, that's a good
Aerosmith.
song. But speaking of something, they just released a Kentucky Fried Chicken extra crispy flavored toothpaste, and it sells out shortly after it's released.
That just says that people are fucking morons, I think.
Extra crispy flavored toothpaste, and it sells out.
Also,
What if it's got chunks in it? Ew,
also
that's
tells you a
disgusting.
lot about the American diet.
Yeah, it does,
Extra
actually,
greasy,
yeah.
extra cholesterol. Does it include the heart attack?
It's probably you can swallow it probably too, I'm sure.
It's okay.
I like it. I
Uh-oh.
like it.
All right.
Hey, Tim, mute yourself. We don't want to hear you fighting, man. Hey, Tim, did you hear about the Kentucky Fried Chicken extra crispy flavor toothpaste that sold out when it was introduced? Tim, Mark, I mean Mark.
Oh, what was the question again?
Extra crispy toothpaste flavored.
No, I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it sold out after it was released in hours.
Hey, as long as it could fight
Hey,
cat.
did
I
it
know,
have
you
a
know.
side of butter toothpaste and biscuits and gravy?
I'll quote Samuel L. Jackson on Pulp Fiction. I mean, that shit may taste like pumpkin pie, but my ass will never know because I ain't trying the fucking shit.
Hey,
if you have kids, you get to try bubblegum toothpaste. That was horrible.
Are they
stuff.
going to have mashed potatoes and gravy flavored Listerine? That's the
Yeah, right?
question.
Probably.
Oh my God. But something I didn't really know about is Madonna and Elton John finally ended their feud decades after he slammed her for lip singing. Forgiveness is a powerful tool.
I didn't know there was a
So
feud.
so I heard he said this on an award show like 20 years ago or something.
Mhm.
And then he was playing Saturday Night Live, and she said, I'm going to go see Elton John. So she goes to Saturday Night Live. She starts running to the back after he played, and Elton sees her, and he goes straight up to her, and he goes, forgive me, I'm sorry. And then all the hate and anger. She held a fucking grudge for fucking years for that.
Well, that must have been a bitch fest.
But the thing is, he already knew what she was coming back there for. That's funny as shit, man. What do you think about that, Jerry?
All I know is that Elton John and Brandy Carlisle's song sucks ass. But other than that, I never
Okay.
knew anything about that feud. So I'm glad. I mean, it's good to see these old feuds get settled, man, between people. So that's cool, I guess.
Huge, yeah.
There's two fucking huge egos right there. So yeah. Be able to get those two together again. It's pretty cool. I guess.
But I do have to say, remember those pictures I showed of Madonna? She got injected with all that shit, and it was all. I saw a picture of her now. She doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, some of that shit's doctored, I think.
Yes,
man.
that shit doesn't look that bad. So I want to say, Madonna, sorry for making fun of you. You still look pretty hot for a 70-year-old chick.
Yeah,
you
some
know,
of that shit's
your
doctored.
poster was on my wall in a bikini
Oh,
for
she
like.
don't.
She just texted. She said you're forgiven, Mark. Okay.
Oh,
So,
thank you, thank you.
no
So,
more
no, I ain't forgetting that son of a bitch. I'll forget Elton, but that fucker's
No,
not being
no, she
forgiven.
doesn't.
All right, man. You guys got anything else to say about Elton and Madonna?
No,
All
like
right.
I said, the new song is pretty awful. I like Brandy Carlisle. I think she's a pretty good singer, but yeah, their duet sucks.
Okay, you guys know about this K-pop shit, right?
Yeah, Korean shit.
Do you know what the average ticket price for just general admission to get into a K-pop show is?
Nope.
$250.
good deal.
Across
Huh?
the street.
Do you know what my friend just paid for a K-pop ticket yesterday?
What?
And she's mad because her friend didn't tell her. And then she looked it up. She said she could have got the $250 ticket. And I go, she could have got the $250 ticket. That's way too expensive also. $500.
Some people got more money than brains.
And then she
You know
said,
what?
she
I
said,
get some of these people. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and she said, what are they going to give me their sweat for free?
Ew, even more disgusting.
I know. K-pop Did I tell you guys how K-pop was created? I heard Billy Corgan say it.
Yeah, like one room, there's a guy writing a fucking chorus. Another room, there's another guy writing this, and then another
A
room, there's a
bridge
guy
and
writing
a
this.
verses, yeah. And they
Yeah.
put it together. They take it and put it together and make a song. Yeah.
Oh, I heard some of that shit. I'd rather listen to fucking Backstreet
So,
Boys
I
and
mean,
NSYNC than that shit.
it's
Oh, I
it's
agree.
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and fucking New Kids on the Block and all that fucking bullshit.
But I told her
All
because
it is.
I said K-pop is over here ripping off you American girls because they know they ain't gonna last. They know they're a trend and they know they're gonna go away soon. They're gonna make all the money they fucking can right now.
Fucking
Because
right.
you
That's
know
what you
America is an unforgiving bitch. America goes for trends and then forgets about you 5 seconds
You know
later.
what? If you want to spend your money on that stupid shit, go for it. It's just not my bag, baby.
Hey, dude, I said if my friend ever spent $500 and on a ticket for a concert for me and told me that and wanted me to pay it back, I'm gonna say, you know what? Enjoy. I ain't going.
I thought you had that with Bob.
Oh, Bob was $250 for Sammy Hagar. Shut up, Tim.
I think I'd rather see K-pop.
I'm a cheapskate because Sammy came to Florida with that best of whatever you call it.
That's what I saw.
It,
Yeah,
was- it was 200
Whatever you
bucks, and I
call
said,
it.
no, this is
best
way
of
too
all
much.
worlds.
No, the funny thing is, a few months earlier that year, he came just around like what Sammy Hagar and the Circle or whatever it was, and it was $50. So he did increase his price like 4 times over. I was like, forget that. Basically, all
Uh,
you see is like you're seeing Joe Satriani. That's all.
I had a great show. I enjoyed it. It's really good
And
for me, Tim.
Loverboy opened up, right?
Yeah, Loverboy is really good. It was cool because when I saw Loverboy open up for the Scab Foreigner, and they came from Arizona, and there was a hurricane. They were late, so Loverboy only played 5 songs that night because they had to get Foreigner on there. So it kind of sucked. And then I saw the full opening act for Foreigner with Sammy, and that was good. But Dave Mustaine says the next Megadeth album, according to him, is bringing back classic thrash energy of the first band's decade. This record is a lot like the first 10 years of Megadeth, Mustaine said in a recent newsletter shared with members of the Megadeth Cyber Army fan club. Can you get another fucking name, Army? Kiss has the Army name. Find something else, man. The Cyber Club? I don't know.
And
What do
stop
you
ripping off Iron Maiden with your fucking mascot, too.
So what do you think
Dave
about that?
Mustaine has got to be pushing 70 now.
Yeah.
So,
You know
not,
what?
not
I'm
to
sorry,
mention
Tim,
the
go ahead.
fact that he owes a lot of money to his ex-manager because he just lost in court.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever, dude. I mean, I'll listen to it, but
I'll
I
listen to it.
I doubt it.
The Sick, the
We'll
Dying,
wait
and
and
the
see.
Dead was a good, decent album, but it wasn't as good as Dystopia.
Yeah,
Sammy
but
Hagar cover.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
but
bonus.
no Megadeth album will ever beat Risk.
What? That was a joke. Good one.
Didn't the state say he's going to be like early thrash? Like, are they going to resurrect Gar? They're going to bring back Chris Poland? Come on, those
Yeah,
are
right?
long gone. They're not going to be the same.
They are not gonna. They are never gonna release another Peace Cells. That's
Mhm.
that's not
It's
gonna
just
happen.
like I'm a big Iron Maiden fan, but they're never going to release Peace of Mind, Power Slave, none of these killers. I know they're not going to do it. So I'm not optimistic at all if they ever like release that.
Hey, Judas Priest has released some pretty damn good
That
albums.
is
Maybe
true.
Yeah.
maybe Iron Maiden would say, "Hey, man, let's just do some short 5 minute
But
songs and fucking just rock."
I doubt it because Steve Harris he's too proggy now. He loves it.
Why don't we just
He,
why don't we all tweet Steve Harris and say, "Hey, Steve, we want a short and concise 40-minute Iron Maiden album." Let's see what he says.
Steve
And
Harris
Steve
doesn't like
Harris
America.
And
He's
Steve
gonna-
Harris would say, what's this tweet thing?" Because he's almost 72.
yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
forget.
His daughter's kind of cute.
Y'all seem to forget these
Lauren
musicians
Harris.
grow old too.
Her album sucked. I got that
Yeah, it was
album.
pretty bad. I
It's
know,
pretty
it was
bad.
pretty bad.
So is
I
his.
liked it. I liked his British Lion band. I liked that. It was
Ew.
different. It wasn't like Iron Maiden.
Nick Watkins played with British Lion.
Yeah.
He got to meet Steve Harris.
Mr. RMCP Tim on YouTube.
Well,
Are you trying to steal Eric RMCP
Find
Jordan's thunder?
yeah, sure. Why not?
Just asking. I thought I'd joke about that. But Don Dokken says Heaven Comes Down is probably our last album. Thank God. Even though
Good.
that album was good. But stop touring. Stop touring. Please go out with dignity.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is Winger's last tour.
Yeah.
I know,
You ever notice every band says this is our last tour? This is
But
our
Here we
it's
go.
not.
Wi- Winger's going out on top. But they
yeah,
still
last
sound
album.
great.
Is there besides Rush, there really wasn't a band that they actually stopped playing. That was
They should actually say, we may not be back or we may be. So
yeah,
this might be the last
like a
chance. We
farewell
don't
tour.
know.
It lasts like a year, like with
Yeah.
Kiss. Like, oh, we're
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Well,
Or a farewell tour
Scorpions
that
did
lasts,
that.
what, 6 years?
Scorpions,
Killed was
Ozzy.
part of it.
But I
Yeah.
found out why Ozzy said it was no more tours because
No more
they
tours.
they misdiagnosed him. They
If
thought,
Ozzy still had health, Sharon would be wheeling him
Oh,
all
absolutely.
across
he
the
would.
world.
no, he was going to quit because they thought he had MLS instead of Parkinson's. So that's why he was going to stop. They thought he had multiple sclerosis. So the
And
doctor
he always
misdiagnosed.
says the same thing. Oh, I can't wait to get back out on the road. That's actually Sharon, actually making him say that, but that's what he would say all the
Well,
time.
that tribute show is all for charity. She isn't making money. So
Yeah, what charity?
for
The Sharon
Parkinson's,
Osbourne Foundation.
for Parkinson's.
Yeah, exactly.
For Sharon Osbourne Botox Foundation.
Yeah.
Botox. Oh my God! But
And who's sponsoring it?
Sharon Osbourne Foundation.
White Claw?
The one good thing I'm looking at that show is a good. They got a lot of good players there. Jake Ely, Rudy Sarzo, and Zach Wild, and you get to see Sabbath because from what I saw, Tony Iommi can still jam. He's just old now. He's actually a guy that's pretty much done as well as Geezer. But it's just like I said, that's the only thing I'm really looking forward to.
Well, at least Bill Ward gets to go out.
Yeah,
with a
Ozzy's
bang.
going to be in his throne. He's going to pop up every so
Well,
often.
are they having Bill Ward drum
Yes.
Yeah.
for the whole show?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with Black Sabbath playing, yeah.
I hope he's got a tank of oxygen.
Oh, okay.
Now, if it would have been nice if Sharon put her ego aside and said, "Hey, I'm going to bring back a lot of Blizzard of Oz members. Let's bring back Bob Daisley. Let's bring back Jake Ely and Don Airy and try to
Tommy
recreate
Aldridge. All those
some
guys.
Bark at the
Well,
Moon.
Don Airy
Oh.
ruined Bark at the Moon.
I'd
Bring
be
back-
happy if
bring
you
back
brought
Brad
all
Gillis,
of Black
too. Fuck it.
Sabbath's
Brad
living-
Gillis too. That would be
Isn't Night Ranger playing there? I thought there
I don't know, but that would be a good jam. Brad Gillis, Jake Ely.
Isn't Brad
Zach
Gillis
Wild.
there? I think it said Brad Gillis on there. No,
Maybe.
I thought he was on there. I
Huh?
may be mistaken. But man, yeah, I hope they stream it. I will pay for it. Like I did the Moscow Peace Festival.
I just know that show to put on is not cheap.
No. Hey, did you guys ever stream the Moscow Peace Festival?
I saw
I've
it.
seen it,
I
yeah.
didn't watch it, but
You
No,
know
I
the
was-
the worst band on there was Motley Crue and Gorky Park.
bang!
That was a good. That was a good set list. I mean, list. You had Ozzy, Bon Jovi, Skid Row,
Cinderella.
Metallica.
Scorpions.
Yeah, they were all good except Gorky Park
Metallica.
and Motley Crue. Soundgarden was there
come
too,
on.
wasn't there?
Compared to today, Motley Crue was great, probably.
No, they were horrible back then.
Not
too.
really.
No,
They said they were on the
They've always
on the
sucked.
way there. They were fucked up going to that
Yeah.
concert. They
The
were
airport-
fucked up at the concert. So
Well, they said that airplane was a real fucking like a legendary.
the only reason why
flight.
that concert happened is because the manager had
Doc
to
McGee got busted for cocaine.
got busted for cocaine and had to do something. So.
That was his community service, quote unquote.
All right, and Jerry brought this story to the table. Bruce Dickinson to record another solo album and release an updated version of Balls to Picasso. What do you think of that, Jerry?
Good, man. I mean, I think Bruce really wants to write more, especially for Maiden. He has been the last couple albums, I get that, but I think he's enjoying writing his own songs nowadays. So, and I enjoyed the Mandrake project, so good for him,
it's a
man.
great album.
I'm gonna be seeing him in Labor Day weekend at Rocklahoma. Looking forward to that, man. So
I
good
like
for
this
him.
track, Tattoo Millionaire. I thought that was all right.
Yeah, me too.
And
I
Jerry,
didn't like his All the Young Dudes cover. That
Little
was
little
pretty-
commercial, but not terrible.
and Jerry, you need to log into
Commercial
your
side.
Freeform Rock podcast credentials and record some Rocklahoma videos of you there.
I might do that.
Please. I
I
do a
might do
lot of
that.
concert videos. You need to start pulling your share, Mr. Retiree.
I agree with Tobias Forge sometimes. Though. Sometimes I go to a concert, I don't want to sit there and hold a fucking phone up the
I'm
whole
not
time. I want
telling you to hold
watch
up.
the concert.
Now, I record 2 or 3 songs and put it away.
I see this all the time. I mean, people are just sitting there like this.
But
watching the
this
whole
is
fucking
this
stuff.
is what I want you to
Enjoy
do.
the concert.
I
I'll
want
get
you-
some shots. I'll get some
No,
shots.
I
if
want
need
you to
be.
walk in with Andy and like me and Eddie Canastracci and Vincent Kavanaugh did when we went to Judas Priest. We go fucking RNCP Army here at Judas Priest. Remember that video? It's only like 50 seconds.
No, dude, I will do something, man.
Yeah, do something, man.
It'd be even cooler if Brad.
Do you
could
know
make
how
it,
to
too.
log into our YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm inept with the computer, but I'm not that fucking inept, man.
You could use your phone to record, do a live on there, like I do. Let's get to a couple more stories, and then we'll get to the pièce resistance or whatever. Did you know that DNA from 2 fossils of a gray wolf and genetic
Yeah.
code colossal Bionesis brought back the direwolf, the long extinct
direwolf.
species made famous at Game of Thrones, and one of the puppies
Yeah.
was called Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, and the guy who wrote the book was holding one of the puppies, George R. Martin.
George R. R. Martin.
And those same
Yeah.
people, and those same people that brought back the direwolves say within 5 years they can start bringing back dinosaurs.
That's what I was just about to say. Here comes Jurassic Park, bitches.
That'll work out. I can see that'll end really well.
Yeah.
Make Jurassic Park a reality show.
No, but listen, dinosaurs disappeared for a reason. If dinosaurs were here with us, we wouldn't be here.
True. We would have been
Think
there.
about that.
Meals.
We'd be dead. We'd be the prey. We'd be Land of the Lost with Holly, right? Running into the caves.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd have to get the
Sleestacks.
We'd have to get the Sleestacks to help us.
And when we're gone, somebody else, some other species will take over.
Yep.
Yeah.
The way it
And then
is.
Just like a Neanderthal.
Last
Of course,
story.
now they say that humans and Neanderthals live together. So,
I'm sorry. I just want to say, hey,
Humans and Neanderthals are the same thing.
scientists, you're not God. Stop.
no, they're different species, but they say they coexisted instead of before they were saying they never coexisted.
You mean like Homo sapiens?
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Human.
Yeah, Homo sapiens, humans, whatever.
All right. One last story. Me and Jerry, and I don't think anybody knew this guy was still playing or even alive. Original Beatles drummer Pete Best announces his retirement. I was like, what? The guy is still playing? I thought he stopped after he got fired for Ringo.
I don't even know if he was still alive. So
I didn't know it either. I was like,
I
what?
haven't heard that name in decades.
That's like saying Judas Priest's original singer is announced to retire.
Yeah,
Who the fuck cares? You know?
Yeah.
Or AC/DC's original vocalist is calling it quits.
Dave Evans.
Dave Evans.
Well,
Or he was that
keeps talking.
douchebag that was
Oh,
Who
Dave
was the
Evans
singer?
was the bassist.
Van
Wasn't he?
Halen. Who was the guy? Fuck. That was
Oh,
Van Halen.
McCartney?
Oh, Mitch Malloy. No.
Mitch
Who's
Malloy
in
was never in
Mitch
Van
Malloy.
Halen.
No, who am I thinking of, dude?
The original bassist? I don't know who the original.
No, the
bassist-
original singer. He was on. No, not the original singer, but the singer. He was in the band for like 5 minutes.
Oh, Mitch Malloy.
Mitch
Yeah.
Malloy.
It is Mitch Malloy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was right. Yeah,
But he
That was
wasn't
him
even
saying-
in the band. He was in a
that's
studio.
what I'm saying. It's like Mitch Malloy retires. It's
He
like
didn't even
who
go in
gives
the
a fuck?
studio. I think he was just in Eddie's fucking house.
Yeah, it was just in 5150 Studios just fucking around with him.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy fucked up Great White too. Yes, like I got a quote from Jack Russell. There was this top building and he heard his songs playing on top of the building. So he went up to see who it was and he saw Mitch Malloy sitting there with Kendall and Lardy playing Great White songs. And I think Eddie Truck asked him, "What'd you think about that?" I go, "It was weird, but they didn't sound right to me. The songs were like not done right." And Eddie asked, "Did they acknowledge you were there?" He goes, "No, but I just went up there to look at it and I go, oh, okay," and left. That's how good Mitch Malloy was. And I didn't like the other guy who Terry Lanois. He was horrible in Great White too. That new kid is really cool. I want to hear an album with them now. I
I'm
forgot
not
his name.
crazy about him either.
He was
Oh.
good in XYZ, though. I mean, their debut album was pretty good.
I have a vinyl over here with Al's name on it. I don't really like it. or TNT. I think it's TNT. I didn't like TNT. But let's get to what we're doing, Jerry. What are we doing, man?
We're gonna be doing Mark Daly's idea and do the worst songs by the band. See, I want different. I'm picking an album from bands that I really like, that are almost perfect, and has one bad song on it. That's how I'm gonna do it. It's almost the same. It's not that far off,
Not really.
I think it is. So
Not
we're
what
gonna
I
do it
did.
that way. Okay, I'll just say the song is the worst song then. How about that?
Yeah,
for
I
the
went
band?
with great bands that had terrible tracks.
All right, fair enough.
I did the same thing. That great bands that had terrible tracks.
And I
Oh,
struggled with the word great. So a couple of mine I don't think are great, but
All the bands I
a
picked,
lot
I
of people
love.
do. So okay.
I'm just saying all the bands I picked, I love. So that's the
Not
difference.
me.
Yeah, mine too.
That's what
All
you
right,
need to do. Damn it. You never
all
get
right,
it right,
Mark.
Tim.
All right, Mark. Do you want to start out, man?
Um, I'm gonna start off with not a band that I really love, but I respect. I like some of their stuff, and the best way to do it is what is that? What is
Oh
that?
God, lemon. Fuck, that song
I didn't pick
sucks.
that song. I
You
thought
too had this song called "Lemon." That video gave me nightmares
Lemon.
about
Oh
that song.
God, I hate
but
that fucking.
doesn't that song sound like a lemon?
It is. It's total
Funny,
fucking lemon.
the song. I don't think I was able to watch the whole video because this scared the heck out of me. I had to turn it off.
I think that was his character DeFausto that he did on
Yeah,
that tour.
yeah. But
Yeah.
still, like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
You know, if you see that tour live, it was cool. He played different characters.
McFeasto, wasn't it?
McFeasto,
McFeasto.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
cool.
yeah. That it's no. I'll pass. So that's my first choice. You too, Lemon. I'm sorry.
Are they
Lemon,
one of your favorite
lemon.
bands, Captain Howdy?
Uh, no, they're probably they might could be my top 20 maybe, I guess.
I picked bands that are
They,
like my favorites.
they got a good discography,
I didn't did I pick you two? No, I didn't pick you two on this one because I have a lot more.
Yeah.
And that
All
song,
right.
I would have picked that song though. That's a bad song.
Ah, that song sucks.
Yeah.
Tim, you're next.
All right. I actually my 11th I had to change because I was going to go with Kiss, Love Theme from Kiss. But I went with a band that I don't like at all.
Oh God.
And this is the worst song that they do. And I'm going to piss Mark off something fierce, but fuck it. Striper, honestly.
Love that song.
That is a fucking horrible song, Tim.
Love that song.
And that almost got picked by me, but I picked something else. But
They're
the thing,
double entendre
Call on
bullshit.
me,
but the
and
thing is,
I'll be
I'll get to
there
that
for
later. But the thing is, Tim,
you.
I wanted you to pick bands that were great for you that pissed you off when they.
Well, that's the only one that, other than that, they're
Okay.
great,
Okay.
I think. But this one had to go on the list, and their double entendre bullshit is just that bullshit. Is it about love? Is it about religion? Who the fuck knows?
It's about religion. It's about religion, but the song does blow chunks, Tim. I do agree with you on that. It didn't piss me off because I almost picked that song.
Disagree with you. I love that song.
You know, because you're gay, Jerry.
Well, maybe.
Michael Sweet cannot sing ballads like that. They're horrible.
Michael Sweet cannot sing.
Oh, fuck you.
I just
All
lay
right.
there and laugh, dude.
All right, Mark, go ahead.
Me? One of my
Yep.
favorite bands. They used to be my number two till they released an album called Shock. It fucking shocked me. One of the worst songs I ever heard. What are they fucking trying to be, Train? California Summer Song? What the fuck was that piece of shit, Tesla? Phil Collin, fuck you. That's worse than any Def Leppard song ever. California Summer
That's
Song
saying
is
a
like
lot.
fucking Train. Fucking trying to fucking make Tesla like Train?
I like
That
Train.
I like Train, but Tesla is not fucking Train, dude. California Summer Song. It was supposed to be
Ugh.
the single of the summer to get them go. Fuck that shit. It sucked. Fuck that song. Fuck it up the ass.
Damn. All right.
You know, Shock
Now
pissed me off.
So tell us how you really feel, Mark. Don't hold anything back now.
Well, fuck, we are gonna do a review on Shock, and I'm only gonna like 5 songs off of it.
I'm gonna
so
buy that album now. Jeez.
It'll shock you.
No, it
All right.
won't. No, it won't.
It'll shock
I'm-
you in a bad way.
Because I'm gonna be the one who is different than everybody. I'm gonna pick a great album with one shitty song, and my first one is off this album. Mark should know which song it is. I've mentioned it a few times.
Oh,
Come on.
wait.
Nope.
I don't know.
Top Jimmy. What a
That
shitty
you
song.
motherfucker!
What a
One of
shitty
my
song, man.
favorites.
Oh god, it's one of the worst Van Halen songs. I'd rather listen to Sharon era Van Halen than that song. Oh, Jimmy. I just fucking
Just
I
because
hate
of that part at the end?
No, I mean the whole fucking song sucks. I mean, look at it. This like got Jump, Panama, Drop Dead Legs, Hot for Teacher, I'll Wait, Girls Gone Bad, and House of Pain. Then
Just
you
to
got
hear some
fucking
cool
Top
cat
Jimmy.
blow.
in
He
there.
said he sang so
Nah,
good
dude.
that the roof fell in and it didn't
I know
even
the
stop
words.
the show. Don't remember the place, but I remember the
But-
face, and now everybody want to go. Top Jimmy cooks. Top Jimmy
Top
swangs.
Jimmy.
He's got the looks. Top
Top
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
He's
he's
the
the
You know, that's a
king.
true story, though.
Well, good. The true story. You know what the true story is? That song sucks ass.
You know, you suck ass, Jerry.
Probably.
Probably
Anyway,
lick
that
it at
song
the
is
same
bad.
time.
Okay.
Love Van Halen. The whole album's good except for that one song. So that's my number
Oh,
11.
dude, you like All Weight better than that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, fuck me.
I'll wait.
I like all the songs on that album except the beginning
Except
1984.
for the live version of I'll Wait.
Nobody likes that version.
All right, Mark. Go with your 10, Mark.
Number 10. I hate to do it, but everybody, I know they're like the holy grail of a band. You're not allowed to throw like darts at them whatsoever. The Beatles, but there's a reason. Obla di obla da. The Offspring stole the melody, and they did "Why Don't You Get a Job," and I can't stand that song. So Offspring ruined it. Then I heard the Beatles "Obla di obla da," so they make the list. So they make the list.
I
Beatles.
disagree with you on both those songs. I love both those songs. By
They
the
got
way.
plenty of stickers.
You like-
Beatles have plenty of
oh,
stickers.
God.
I love the Offspring, and I love fucking
Oh.
Obladi Oblada.
My
Uno,
friend
dos,
has
tres,
a
cuatro,
girlfriend
cinco,
and
cinco,
she
seis.
hates
It's a
to hate
fun,
her.
it's
my
a fun
God.
fucking song, dude.
I hear Offspring songs. I just want to like choke someone. Terrible. They don't have
Gotta-
one good song.
Gotta
It's so
keep 'em
annoying.
separated.
You know what, Captain Howdy? You're not pretty fly for a white guy.
So anyway, that's my choice. Sorry, Beatles, but you made the
He
list.
asked for a
The
13,
Offspring
but he
dragged
got
you
a
down.
31.
You like that song too, don't you, Jerry?
I
Yeah.
love that song, dude. I like how they brought that dude and during that tour, they brought that dude on stage to like do
Yeah.
a stupid dance during that song. That's kind
I
of
would like to see
Oh, but I
Offspring
know right
live.
now the Offspring are some rich motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well,
he has a PhD in what the hell does he have? The singer,
Science or something? I don't know.
some
I
weird
wonder
shit,
if the Offspring had to get permission from the Beatles to use that melody, though.
I don't know.
Well, that's more. But yeah, sorry, Beatles, they made the list.
All right, Tim.
And by the and just a reminder, Black Sabbath is the only band that beat the Beatles in a poll on Freeform.
Yeah,
so.
because you posted it in Black Sabbath groups, asshole. You cheated. I told you
Black
not to do
Sabbath
that.
is undefeated.
I told you not to do
Sabbath.
that. And I didn't even post it in Beatles groups. You know, next I'm gonna redo that poll and I'm gonna post it in a bunch of Beatles groups to fuck with you this time.
Oh, trust me, if you post it in the Beatles group, there's no way the Beatles will lose because
Even Black Sabbath, they'll say they're not better than the Beatles. Just to let you know that.
All right, enough of this
All right,
Beatles shit.
you're right. Okay.
Tim, what do you got? Fuck the Beatles.
All right, my number 10. We just talked about this band, and I hate to do it because I love like 80% of the track, but the other 20% just kills it for me, and that's Winger. Easy come, easy go.
Oh, I
Just
love
heard that
that
song
song.
today. I love that song.
Love that song.
Easy
I love the lyrics.
Easy
I love the way, I love the
sometimes
vocals.
high,
I love the way he
sometimes low.
way he sings it. I love all the instruments except the fucking horns.
Yeah.
It just kills it for me.
I don't know if that's an actual horn or just a synth play.
You probably could find it. They probably had someone people on YouTube edit everything, but you probably could find someone on YouTube that's edited it out.
Oh, probably,
Yeah,
but
like
the
someone
way,
like
the way it's on the album, they're fucking horns. And that fucking bell. I don't know if it's a cowbell or if it's a cymbal bell. Get it the fuck out of there. It should have never been in there to start with.
just like the other day, I saw someone. He added guitar solos to Saint Anger songs, and he changed the snare drum too. I was like,
Well, actually,
Yeah, well,
when
Metallica
they
does
get the
that
cleaned
live.
up version of Saint Anger, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, Metallica does that live and add solos to it with no snare. It's really good.
And there's actually a Kiss Turn on the Night video where they took out all the synthesizers and put like a heavier guitar in
Yeah,
it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Damn it. Why can't they put it like that?
I don't know
But
why
yeah.
Kiss doesn't remix their albums and fucking make it like 70s Kiss and everybody buy it and they make more money. I don't know.
So Winger is my choice.
Hey, there's a guy, I forgot, he redid The Elder. He made it like he took songs from other Kiss albums and made it in sequence and it went through it and he made it better, I heard. I need to go find that video and show you guys. This guy took The Elder and made it better.
Oh, that's a perfect album the way it is.
Oh, fuck that album.
Well, then you go ahead then. Your pick, man.
My pick? I hate this whole fucking album. Fucking one of my favorite bands. Their last album fucking sucked balls too. Fucking AI shit on it. The Rolling Stones. Hey, 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 do the Harlem Shuffle.
Yeah, it's not my favorite either.
Fuck that album, dirty
I
work.
can agree.
That song fucking lame as fuck.
That
I
and Get Off
hate
My
it.
Cloud are not very good songs.
I like Get Off My Cloud.
They're really good.
Jerry, get off my cloud, man. It sucks.
I mean, when you do say like tumbling dice and fucking shit like that, it's kind of, you can come up with something like that. It's like, yeah, well, kind of a letdown, in my opinion, of course. All right, well, my pick is otherwise perfect album with an absolute god awful song on it. Appetite for Destruction with Think About You. Holy shit, does that song suck?
I like that song.
It doesn't belong on this album, man. It doesn't.
No,
You
it's a
you
sore
can say-
thumb on it. Yeah.
You could say the same thing about Sweet Child of Mine. Maybe it doesn't belong on it, but
No.
there's a hookness to Sweet Child of Mine. But it's too fucking, I don't know, dude. It's too use your illusionist for me.
Too
I
poppy.
think it didn't belong on this album, man.
Yeah, it's too
And
poppy.
I mean,
For that album.
I mean, yeah, Mr. Brownstone and this My Michelle. Holy shit, this song was rolled. Fuck, man. You're crazy. I mean, come on, dude.
Night Train. Yeah.
Night Train just loaded with Out to Get Me, just loaded with great fucking songs. It doesn't belong on there, man. For some, it doesn't fit in that album.
Indie
vibe.
track.
Yeah. Definitely, I don't know. They must have just, I don't know. Fucking somebody must have.
You know what
I
I
don't
found out what pissed Axel off? Yeah, their manager at that time. He managed Great White also, Alan Niven. He said that Axl Rose was always pissed off that Guns N' Roses was Izzy's band.
Well, that's why they weren't just saying without Izzy.
Yeah.
I should tell you something.
Yeah, Alan
I
Niven
can tell
said
you
that.
exactly what happened with that track. They were recording that album, and a manager or record company, whatever, came in and said, "We need another track." And they're like, "We don't have anything. All we have is this riff." Well, let's work it because we need another track, and that came out.
Yeah, well, it's
And it sounds
just an odd.
it sounds
It's just
it sounds
just
it sounds
yeah.
commercial for the album.
very odd sounding.
Like
yeah.
this is going to be the single right here.
All right, Mark, what do you got, man? Captain Howdy.
We just talked about Metallica, Saint Anger. You pretty much could pick a bunch of songs off the album. My choice,
The whole
Shoot-
thing?
yeah, Shoot Me Again, because these lyrics, like, come on, shoot me again, shoot me again. I'm like, come on, really? Like, there was no like hooks at all in this song, and you just like I said, and you get, of course, you get the bashing snare drum, like don 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 don, and the crunchy guitars, the whole entire album, and I believe that's like track 6 or 7. By the time that came out, I was just like, I had a headache. I'm like, oh, you gotta stop this. I tried to like that album because it's Metallica, but I'm like, no, can't do it. It's probably the only CD I have in my collection that is not in my library that I downloaded. So
Well, it's in my library. The thing is, I bought that album. I think I said this on a freeform or a video. I said I listened to that album, half of it when I bought it from Tower Records the day it came out. I put it away. I never listened to it till like 20 years later, and I put it back in. Oh, let me see if it got any better. No. So I put it away again. But I still
That
have the
is-
CD.
I try to do that with some songs. I didn't like it like 5, 10 years ago. Maybe I like it now, but yeah.
But
That is one of those albums that I cannot believe that every member of that band got into a studio, sat down and listened to the finished product and went, yeah, that's great. Release it.
Right.
hey,
That's perfect.
it's still sold, what, 2 million, 3 million copies?
Well, it's good. It's Metallica, of course.
Well, there's a trick to that. Since Saint Anger was a dual disc, if you remember, I'm pretty sure it was 2 discs, right? So
I
all
think
you
it
had to
was
do was sell
one.
1 million.
It was
So
one.
there you go. I was just I thought no, I bought
No,
it.
no,
Had
it
the
was
had the video too.
well, but the thing is, the CD was one album. It was one CD album.
All right. Well, that's a trick that some bands do. If
Yeah.
each unit will be the amount
Yeah.
units sold by how many CDs are in the album.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
own it too.
even the album cover was so lame. You know what I did with the album cover? If you flip it, there's a skull figure. I thought that was kind of cool looking.
But wasn't it funny that Slayer tried to copy them with a video in a prison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
who was the original guy doing fucking prison?
Well,
videos?
that's the reason why I
Brian
bought it.
Cash.
You got to
Yeah.
see the new band jamming in the studio, so that's the reason why I bought it too.
Yeah,
I would just never get into those fucking Oscar the Grouch fucking drums.
I'm just gonna say, I've said this for years. Take the fucking album, fucking take the snare out, add solos to it, redo it with Trujillo playing bass on it, and fix it.
I'll give that a shot if they did.
But the
that.
thing is, I think they have a fucking ego, and they
Yeah.
think Lulu is good. So there you go.
Well, Kirk Hammett wants to do another load, so I mean, come on, what the fuck, dude? Do another fucking Ride the Lightning. Come on, man.
Well, the last 2 albums are awesome. The last 3 albums for me are
Hardwire was
awesome.
good. I didn't really care for Death Magnetic either.
I love Death Magnetic.
All
I
right,
love
any-
Beyond Magnetic. The EP was great too.
I don't even remember even hearing that. I probably never even heard that. At least I don't
Hate
remember.
Train, Hate Train.
Oh,
ruled.
yeah. I forgot that. All right, Tim, what do you got?
All right, my next track is a band that I love. I absolutely love. I grew up on them, and I love most every album they've done. But this song I just cannot get into at all. Bad Company, If I'm Sleeping.
What album was
That
that?
is
from?
off Straight Shooter, right?
Yeah. It's off the last album with Brian Howe.
Oh,
And
Brian Howe. Oh,
And it
I like that album.
sucks.
I like that. I like all those songs.
that last album with Brian Howe was little.
Here
Wait, what
Comes
was the last
Trouble.
I think I'm Trouble that wasn't the last one though, was it?
That was the last one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got a big B on the front on the cover.
Maybe I'm thinking of one. Maybe
Oh
I'm
no,
thinking
the
of
Big B was Fame and Fortune. Brian Howe wasn't on that.
I thought whoever was
Brian Howe wasn't on that album, Fame and
I
Fortune.
thought it was Brian Howe, but whatever.
Let me
the
check.
song
The Big
sucks.
B is no Brian Howe album was bad. I'll look it up right now, but the Big B was Fame and Fortune. Jerry, keep going.
All right, well, it's your turn.
Oh well, we'll keep talking for a second.
No, I mean, I like the Brian Howe era of Bad Company. A lot of people
This
did it.
one, right?
Actually,
Brian Howe era.
That is Fame and Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't with Brian Howe, man.
what song was I thinking off Straight Shooter here?
I want to see who the singer was. Let's see, Wikipedia. Let me see who the singer was, because I know Brian Howe wasn't on it. I didn't like the album either.
Weep No More was the song I got confused with the one you said.
Oh, Brian
Straight
Howe
Shooter.
was on that album. That album does suck. That's the first album he came on, and then Dangerous Age is when he kicked ass.
That's the album I was talking about. One of those albums were terrible, and I think it was the first one. I
The
got
Fame and
confused with it
Fortune.
being the
Yeah,
last one.
I don't even listen to that album. You're right on that one, Tim. Horrible album. I thought it was so bad it wasn't Brian Howe.
All right,
My
Mark,
turn,
go ahead.
right?
Yep.
Tim already brought this up, and I think it's off the same album, maybe. Striper, First Love. The fuck is this?
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
What is this? Sticky Sweet. Everybody agrees with this. Michael Sweet, you're good rocking. You're good telling stories, but when you
Nope.
go to stick, not Tim, stay out of the equation here. When you get into,
Well, you said everybody.
well, everybody except
Yeah,
you.
I don't agree with what you're about ready to say either.
Even Ralph says that Michael Sweet
Well,
can't sing these kind of ballads. It's just too dumb. They even when they did it on second coming, I love that album, Second Coming, but honestly, in First Love is like skip. I fucking hate both those songs.
actually, if you want to talk about a bad ballad they did, was "I Believe in You" off "In God We Trust." That was a bad fucking
Oh, I like
ballad.
that song.
Yeah, but that one sucked. All right, so that's your pick.
Yep. First Love
Mine
sucks.
is, I actually don't have this on CD, so I had to pull out the vinyl for this one. Fucking fantastic album. One horrible fucking song off it.
What?
And I can't say it because everybody loves this song. It's so pretty ballad. Who's Crying Now is one of the shittiest songs Journey ever
You!
fucking done.
Fuck you!
Oh my God, that song sucks.
It's
Holy
better.
shit.
It's better than Faithfully, I think.
No,
Faithfully
it's
is
not.
I love
No.
Faithfully too.
Nah, the shitty song off Frontiers is Sender My Love. That's the same thing.
I love
as,
Cinder My Love
Oh,
too.
that's under my love.
oh no,
I
but oh,
think
who's
I like Who's Crying Now
Wonder
because the
Who's
bass is very.
Crying Now. Yeah.
I just
Ross Valerie was a great bass player, man.
Yeah.
He was underappreciated in his journey.
when
Until
I
he
was
tried
in
to
high
steal
when I was
credit
in
for it.
high school, that album was just so fucking overplayed. It wasn't even funny. Just burnt
No,
me.
that's a great. I mean, Stone in Love, Mother Father, great songs on legendary Journey songs. But fucking Who's Crying Now? I was fortunate enough they never did that song. I've seen it 5 times and they never did it. Thank God, live
Jerry,
where I
I don't
saw them.
like you
So
anymore. I love this.
I think Jonathan Cain did like a little medley of it. That I was like,
Jerry also did.
I think one of their best ballads is After the Fall.
I don't really call
Yeah,
it. I guess
that's a
it
great
kind of is a
song. That's a
ballad.
great
It's more like
song.
a
Yeah,
slow
I'll
tempo song.
find you
Yeah, I know the
after
song.
you
Fall.
fall. Saints
Saints or
or
sinners take
sinners,
no
no
prisoner.
prisoner. That's a total ballad.
What's
Left
left after
after
you
you
fall?
fall.
God, we're terrible.
I, w-
That's
I wish
why
Terry was.
there's
I
a
wish
there's a reason I
Terry
play.
was singing it right now, but
There's a reason I play guitar. But
I
anyway,
never
I
I never
did
try to
see
sing tune.
I did see when they did most of the songs off that album. Those toured more into
Hey,
shit. You know.
Escape the Houston live in Houston is really great. Get that fucking live CD.
Yeah. Except for that fucking shitty song. I mean,
Fuck
it
us.
really is. It doesn't do nothing. Even Neil Sean's solo at the end is just so underwhelming, man.
I don't like you, Jerry.
It's
Hey,
just
hey, news break. Luka Doncic just scored
who gives a
45
fuck
points
about
in the
basketball?
return. You like basketball, dude. You're a Suns fan. Sorry about that, by the way.
It's number 4 on my list of the 4, so I don't care
Yeah,
about.
just like hockey, the Kings are my number 4.
Hockey's is my number 1.
You
So
know, number
then
what?
football. Okay, always been my number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah, then football, then baseball,
Not
then
baseball. You have the
basketball.
big red machine, bitch.
Dude, you don't know me by now that I'm a huge hockey fan, dude? What's wrong
You
with
are.
you, man?
You're
Do
very
you
huge
pay
hockey.
attention?
Yeah, I ask you about my team because I don't know what's going on.
I'm so
sometimes.
loyal. I'm so loyal to my hockey team. I went through 27 years of shit before they finally got good.
Really?
So
The fucking Kings didn't win for fucking ever
you
until
won with
fucking
Gretzky.
they didn't win with Gretzky. They lost
I
to
thought they won. I
fucking
thought they won a cup, didn't
they lost to Montreal with fucking Marty
Did they?
McSorley's big stick.
they?
My favorite
That
Stanley
thing was
Cup
like a
movie.
reaper. It was huge. Yeah.
that sounds
My
like a
favorite-
porn movie.
Well, I watched the Kings actually win a Stanley Cup. I think they beat the Devils, and the funniest thing about
Yeah.
that game was there was a porn star right behind the Devils bench.
Yeah.
All you saw were these big jugs,
Yeah.
and the funniest part was the Devils totally got screwed because they got like a major penalty, and the Kings scored like I believe they scored 3 goals off one penalty. It was like it was ridiculous. The game was over.
It takes a lot to get a major fucking penalty call against you in the fucking finals.
And it was
Because
game 6 too.
Yeah, because the refs
Oh,
pretty
wow.
much the refs for the most part keep their fucking whistles in their pocket.
Yeah,
Unless it's something
but the
really
Kings,
odd.
I'll never forget the game. They
Except for fucking last night when the fucking ref called a fucking technical on Luca, which was rescinded by the NBA today and fucking killed our game yesterday.
well,
Fuckers.
people don't like the Lakers. What can I say?
But
Well,
anyway,
fucking People shouldn't like the Celtics. Fuck the Celtics. All right.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
Fuck
All right.
you.
Fuck
All right.
you.
Fuck
We
you.
are the
All right,
NBA
Captain Howdy.
champions.
Go
Shut
ahead.
the fuck
Yeah,
up.
we were tied.
Shut the
We were
fuck up.
tied, bitches.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, we won more championships than less years than you guys did. So there you
Oh,
go.
God, here we go. Captain Howdy, what do you got?
Hey, who dominated the Larry Bird era? Magic Johnson fucking kicked your ass 2-3.
Who has 18 titles above the banner?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Who kicked the
Not
best?
you.
Fuck, we got 17.
shut up.
We're right there, 17.
17 is not 18.
We were tied until last year.
And we're going for another one this year. So
You ain't going for shit this year.
Who's watching the Masters this year?
Fuck up golf.
All right. Well, with that being said, Mark.
Let's put it this way, Mark. Lakers. Mark is winger because you're 17, and Tim is Alice Cooper because he's 18. There you go. I threw some music into the debate right there. So there you go.
I bet $20. I bet $20 Oklahoma City was going to win the NBA championships. I still think they're going to win, but
hey, if the Lakers play them and they don't kick Luka out, the Oklahoma's dead. If the Lakers play them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude, they were.
They're solid. They got a better bet. Yeah, I mean, Lakers beat them one time. What the fuck?
No, dude, they should have beat them yesterday if they didn't fucking give Luka.
They shoulda, coulda, woulda, but
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Hey, the ref took control of the game. James Worthy even said that. James Worthy said that.
Talk about excuses.
Okay,
I don't think a team Mark's like ever loses a legitimate game. It's always the refs, the umps, the
oh really,
guys selling the
Mr.
popcorn.
49er fan?
What do I say? I said they got their ass whooped.
Yeah, and I said the same thing, didn't I?
No, you don't. And I said Tom Brady's a better quarterback than Joe Montana.
He is.
You didn't get the first time I've heard you say that.
Joe Montana is a better quarterback than
Tom Brady. I thought you were about to talk about Tom Brady.
No. Because the thing is,
all right,
let me finish this.
I'm a realist.
You can't put eras together because one thing, Joe Montana played in an era where you could fuck the quarterback up, you could touch the receivers. Tom Brady had more hands off on his era. And the thing is, I think if Tom Brady played in Joe Montana's era, he wouldn't be as good as Montana.
I don't think so because quarterbacks are bigger nowadays. So quarterbacks are small.
Brady's not as big as Montana. He's a skinny motherfucker. Joe Montana was 6'0".
Was he even 6 feet?
He was 6 feet. Yeah, he was over 6'1".
That's like running back height nowadays. Though.
Dude, I'm 6'1".
Dude, I love Joe Montana. I mean, he's my favorite quarterback of all time.
Dude, you saw Joe Montana got knocked the fuck out by Lawrence Taylor. You think Brady would ever get hit?
Marshall, actually.
Well, fucking all of them, dude. Do you think Brady can handle hits like that?
He got KO'd by Jim Burt one year, and then it was Leonard Marshall.
The thing is, do you think Brady can handle hits like that and keep coming back? No.
Brady took some big hits. Yeah, he did.
Brady didn't take that big hits at all, dude.
Look on YouTube. Tom Brady getting hit. You'll see he got some pretty good hits.
Tom Brady got barely hit. They changed the rules every time Tom Brady got hit.
Well, when he first started, it was
Tuck rule. Come on.
Yeah, the Tuck rule.
The Raiders had that game.
Even Tom Brady knows that.
Not to mention.
But what are you going to do? Say, no, what Tom Brady going to do? No, I can't take that. I can't accept that call, ref. Let the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, not us.
Tom Brady to me is taken off the board because he's a cheater.
Yes, exactly. Deflate gate, filming the Rams practice at the Super Bowl. Come on, man.
Spike the ball and doesn't even bounce.
Yeah. All right, man. Where are we at, Jim?
All right, anyway, it's on Mark Daly.
All right, this pick I'm going to go with, you're going to be like, huh? I don't remember the song. Going back to 1997, Rolling Stones, The Bridges of Babylon. Might as well get juiced. This song was like their attempt to assimilate to like electronic blues. No.
I agree with that, but that's a good album, by the way.
But no, that song is horrible.
Yeah, that song is horrible.
No.
Yeah,
it's just way before AI too. So, yeah, just terrible song.
Yeah.
All right. My next one, we're going back to the old well, but different stream. I'm picking Metallica. The Memory Remains.
I like that song.
I know why. Because of the Marlboro.
I I like her
Because
on
of
that song.
everything. That guitar riff is just horrible.
I
And
disagree with
everything
you.
else does not equal out a good song.
That's
It's
one of the
only
great
songs on
songs
the
off
album.
Reload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is
That and Fuel.
during the low tour, they occasionally would jam that Memory Rains riff, just like noodling around. And my
Mhm.
friend looked at me, goes, I hope you're not gonna make a song out of that. They did.
Oh, yeah.
I like Marion Faithful on there. I don't like her thing, but I like nah.
I mean, I
Like,
could have gone Saint Anger and gone any track on Saint Anger.
oh, you could
That was too
you
easy.
could have, yeah.
All
You
right,
could have
Mark.
went Lulu also, but that's
Yeah, Lulu. Yep.
actually a Lou Graham album.
Go, Mark.
Oh fuck, I hate this album. Jerry just got it on vinyl, I think. Oh no, you
What?
got the Flash Gordon soundtrack, right? I hate that album also. I could have picked a lot of songs
Oh,
off
I
that
know.
album.
You're gonna pick Queen Body Language.
Yes.
How about
Song
that?
fucking sucks.
You think that song's worse than Back Talk? Come on, man. Back Chat, I mean.
Dude,
Come on.
I had to pick Body Language because the whole album sucks. I had to pick a song off of it.
Body language.
I could have picked any song off that fucking album, dude.
When they play those songs live, it
I
had
could have picked
more-
I could have picked any song off of Flash.
Oh, come on.
Flash
Flash is
rules.
good.
Oh!
It's a great movie, man.
It's a great I owned it on Blu-ray, by the way. I love that
Come on,
movie.
that soundtrack and movie fucking mixed together perfectly.
Yeah, it's good, but when you listen to the soundtrack without the movie, it's not good at all. Not good at all. Body Language is fucking the only good song off that album is Under Pressure.
Yeah.
Well, when
I
you
agree.
listen to The Elder, it's not good at all without the movie. Oh, wait a minute.
What movie? I still gotta see Phantom of the Paradise. Everybody talks good about that movie.
Phantom of the Opera.
No, Phantom of the Paradise.
Family the
Just doesn't
amusement
have
park.
a Phantom of the Opera.
No, yeah, the dude with that fucking short dude that Doctor everybody likes that movie with the God dang that fucking short it's oh fuck you guys.
Udo
Keep going.
Dirtschneider?
No.
Short guy. What was it?
Short
Fucking
guy?
Hervé Villachanez? Short guy.
Okay, I'll find
The
it.
plane, the plane.
Oh,
All
Tattoo.
right. Yeah. All right, well then I'll go then. Wait, no, it's Mark. It's your turn. Damn it. Put your phone down and give me your get. Wait, Mark
I just
Mark
did.
went.
I
Never
just
mind.
did Body
My bad.
Language.
Okay. My bad. All right, my next pick is this one
Paul
hurts
Williams.
because- Oh, okay.
Oh.
I
Phantom
like
of
to
the
kick
Paradise,
his ass.
1974 musical.
I think it's Smoking the Band. I like to kick his ass.
Yeah, that was his movie. He wrote it. It's a musical called Phantom of the Paradise.
I fucking love this band. But
You didn't pick
Don't-
anything up Walk On?
don't be afraid. No, because I'm picking. There's a couple bad songs on Walk On. This is all good except for one song. That's what I'm picking. Don't Be Afraid is a terrible song, dude. It's one of the
agree
other-
with you.
It's the only song really written by Brad Delp on the album. Whoever knows, that's my favorite singer of all time. Man, just the only song that he wrote by himself on the debut was "Let Me Take You Home Tonight." And that was a great song.
Let
So I guess-
me take
so
you home
I guess they're
tonight.
like, "Oh, let him do it again." And boy, this was the first Nick in the Boston catalog, in my opinion, dude. Otherwise, man, there's not a bad song on this. Oh, Party isn't the greatest song. I can do without that song, but it's still good. But for the most part, yeah, Don't Be Afraid is just, doesn't. Nah. Because I think Third Stage doesn't have a bad song on it. So
No,
this is the only bad song of the
we
first
haven't
three albums.
reviewed that album, by the way.
So that's my number eight. Yeah, 8. Okay. Number 7, Captain Howard.
Stay away.
Stay away from Captain Howdy. I recommend you stay away from, well, I think that one's really good, Vitalogy, but Pearl Jam. I got bugs. I got bugs in my room. Bugs in my bed.
I get that, but I
And they're
think
playing. He's playing like the what's that? The accordion. Oh my God, that song was deleted. Ouch.
I agree with you on that, but
Oh
the thing
my
is,
God.
I
What
like
were
it
they
because
thinking?
it's hilarious. It's humor. It's like a Weird Al.
but
It's
you're
like a
not
Weird
Weird
Al
Al,
song.
you're
It's like a
Pearl
Weird Al
Jam.
song. It's a Weird Al song. I like it.
Pearl Jam was on a roll.
But that
It was
gives
the
them-
third album,
That
great
gives it-
album.
But they
altogether.
had better, man. They had good songs.
Oh, that
on
song
that.
sucks.
Spin the Black Circle. You know, Bugs is
My
cool. Was it?
Biology is like,
Fuck you, Better Man
I
rules.
love
Oh
that
man, sucks
album. But
ass.
Bugs, and
The
you know what? I was
yellow,
so
yeah,
happy to hit that delete button.
yellow bedwetter and shit like that.
I
Just
love
sucks.
getting a computer and then hit that delete button on songs I don't like. So Pearl Jam, Bugs, get them out of here.
All right, Tim.
All right, my next one. I love this fucking band. I've loved them since their debut album, and on their debut album, they've had one fucking shitty fucking tune, and this is it. We are sexual perverts.
Wasp.
Sleeping in the fire. What a fucking horrible ballad that fucking thing is.
That the first
More like
album?
we are shitty performers.
I love that whole album. Fuck that shit.
No,
I like Wasp, but I mean, I think everybody likes. I think everybody likes Wasp a little. I think everybody
The
likes
thing
Wasp
about
a little
Wasp
too
is
much.
once you get past their first album, it's pretty much the same
stuff. Yeah,
same stuff. Yeah. They just added more ballads. That's all.
every song is like, okay, is that on the second album or third album?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah, I don't.
Blackie just got a little softer over the years. Like he would add
Yeah,
more
I had to
ballads.
work. I had to work late that night. I missed the review on that fucking album, their debut album.
Yeah,
But,
that was a great. We had with Dr. Fuck on that one.
Oh, that's right too. Yeah, I was looking forward to that one too.
But that's
All right.
number 7.
All right, Mark, go ahead.
Mark me.
Yep.
Mark, you.
Okay, I love this band. You motherfuckers know how much I love this band. But off Porno Graffiti, Extreme try to be like Frank Sinatra.
The whole album.
Fuck you. I love the whole album. Except for this song, When I First Kissed You.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's a fucking horrible. It's like, I know you guys are trying to be like Queen. You guys do it really good. But on this song, trying to be Frank
don't.
Sinatra, that song fucking
It's
sucks.
better than Get the Funk Out.
No, it isn't. I love
song
Get the
Why do
Funk
people
Out.
have such hatred for that song?
I love
I
Get the
hate it.
Funk Out.
And the funny thing is, I don't know why even Flea like comment on it. That has nothing to do with funk. The song is not a funk song. It's just
No,
basically
it's
them,
Tundra.
it's them telling them to get the F out, but they couldn't say
Not
that.
bad
Get
for
the funk
basically a
out.
white boy.
No, not bad for a prissy little white boy.
Yeah,
I thought
but
it
I
was
don't understand why
basically
people
white
thought
boy,
it was a
wasn't it?
funk song.
Prissy,
It's not a
prissy.
funk song.
Not
Okay,
basically.
I thought
It's
it was basically
prissy.
white boy.
I'm an extreme fan, bitch.
Okay, I believe you. I don't know that song.
But
That song sucks.
if you don't like what you see,
The only two songs
get
out that
the
album is
funk out. Get the funk
Decadent
out.
Dance and Wholehearted. The only two songs I like off that.
Really? You don't like fucking Little Jack Horny? That's a great song.
That song sucks.
I love that
Oh
song.
God, that song is fucking the worst than Get the Fuck Out. Actually, come to think about it.
I
In
love
my
More Than
opinion,
Words. More Than
has had
Words is a great
two
ballad.
good songs, and both of them were on their debut, and that's Mutta and Kid Ego.
Kid Ego
The
sucks.
the whole debut album, amazing.
I think your head is getting bigger and bigger, something like that. I can't remember that song. Yeah, I didn't like that
The
song.
Kid Ego, yeah.
And Mutta sound just like Eddie Van Halen. So
No, it was Mother Don't Want to Go to School Today.
That's it. Parentheses was that,
I
right?
think
Yeah.
I just want to go outside and play. Hey, I fucking
right.
love every Extreme album except that song.
I thought they would do better on Three Sides, but that album was the worst
Oh, Three Sides is awesome. That's a fucking masterpiece.
for them. All right, my next pick is from I think otherwise fucking great album, except for the last track. Cinderella, Long Cold Winter, Take Me Back. What a shitty song that
Oh,
is.
I love that song.
Oh, Take Me Back.
I
That's
love that
no.
song. It's a sing-along chorus, man.
Doesn't matter. The song sucks.
You suck.
Compared to, I mean, come on, look at the songs on this album,
So I
dude.
like
mean,
Cinderella better than you then.
I mean, if you don't like it,
If you don't
it's
like
just-
it, I don't care. Yeah.
I mean, fucking Fire and Ice. What a great song that is.
You know, I
Not
was
the-
singing that song today.
Coming Home,
Fire
great
and
tune.
Ice.
Fucking Second Wind is a good tune.
Second,
The
my
fucking
second
title
wind
track.
gets
The
me
title
strong.
track is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
I remember getting that CD at Tower Records, dude, and I had a portable CD player because my mom only had a cassette player in her car. I put that in with batteries and played that on the way home. I love that fucking CD, dude.
Yeah, I wore
What I
it.
loved about that album the most is when I listened to it, it did not sound like their debut.
Nice song there. They went completely one.
No.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. Okay.
There's not one bad Cinderella album, man. Not one bad one.
No, it's not a bad album by him. Absolutely not. But that's they have
I
damn
like
bad
Take Me
songs.
Back. Take Me Back is a great chorus. I
Uh,
think you need to listen again.
take that. I did. I listened to all these before I did it. I'm like, yeah, it still sucks.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna still say you suck, but it's
all
okay.
right.
It's your opinion.
Well, at least I don't swallow like you. So
Hey, I
anyway,
swallow this like
um,
poison.
yeah. Okay, Captain Howdy, you're up next.
I need to use a prop. You guys ready?
Go for it.
That's,
Oh
that's
God,
that's Paul Stan right there. You ready?
is that you make me rock
I
hard?
got a body built for sin.
Oh,
Have a type of passion. You know what's funny though? I did not delete the song off my.
but you know the worst part about that song.
Kiss.
You know the worst part about that song is they did the fucking bedtime lullaby in the middle of it.
Yeah. That's the worst part. Wake up,
God,
baby,
baby,
don't
don't
you
you
sleep.
cry. Whatever the
I
fuck it
can't tell. Why was that in there?
is.
Oh,
Revenge is the
no,
most overrated Kiss album ever.
if you don't listen to the lyrics, it's a good riff. It's got like it's got
Revenge is
some.
way better than Monster, motherfucker.
No, it's not. But the reason people liked Revenge because of the shit they did before that, Hot in the Shade and Crazy Nights. And it started out promising with fucking Unholy. I was like, yeah.
No,
I
And
like fucking
then you got fucking Domino. That song.
I
blows.
love Domino.
God.
Unholy.
I got
it don't need spit to me.
Got
I
band
love
size
Spit,
predicament.
too.
This is a big one.
I can't wait to review that album. Where fucking
Take it off. Take it off.
That
I like that
sucks,
song
too.
too.
The only part about that is that the concert they had chicks going on stage.
Dude, that
taking their
album is
shirts
way
off.
better than anything they did. Burn, bitch.
Oh, well,
The only thing
dude,
I didn't like about that song, Take It Off, and it's just me, is I got mid 50 some odd musicians talking about going to strip clubs. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
and that shitty ballad.
right.
What's that ballad? That shitty ballad.
We're
off
not
there.
mid
Every
50s
time I
here.
look at you.
Oh, that song sucks.
Yeah, they were trying to get Forever Part 2.
Yeah.
I like Forever.
Oh, actually, it was funny because Paul had like this really rough looking 5 o'clock shadow to make him look.
Probably grungy and cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't work.
This is 1992. Don't forget.
Didn't
So
work.
anyway, Kiss. I just wanna.
I just wanna fuck.
Hey,
You know what? That was another thing. I thought they were saying. I thought they were saying funk, but they're just. I just want to forget you. I just want to funk, forget you. Like what? Forget
They're trying to do. I see what you did there with I just wanna fuck.
you.
You know, it was just it was retarded.
Hey
Yeah.
Tim, you're right. West End Girls rules.
Yeah, that's a good tune. Great tune.
So
Oh,
next.
All right, Tim.
All right. My next one is a band that, again, I grew up with, and I fucking love them. They're like my third favorite. Well, second, third. They might even be the first favorite, but no, they're not the first favorite. So second or third favorite band of all time. But this song just fucking blows as far as I'm concerned. The mighty Led Zeppelin, Dire Maker.
I like that song.
I just could never get into that riff.
Oh,
They're trying to be reggae. They're trying
Didn't
not
Cheryl
to
Crow
be
cover
reggae.
that?
Huh?
Did Cheryl Crow cover that song?
I
Someone
don't-
covered that song.
I couldn't tell you.
That sounds like something Cheryl Crow would do. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't her.
But no, that was probably my least favorite Led Zeppelin tune.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
Yeah, Cheryl Crow did cover that.
I'm gonna go with Tim's favorite vocalist of all time, and he made a shitty album. Magica Story. Ronnie James fucking Dio. 18-minute fucking song that is pure fucking shit. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck Ronnie was thinking when he made this album. Magica is one of the worst albums I've ever heard by Ronnie. I don't know what was wrong with him. He got better after that album because he did do Heaven and Hell with Tony Iommi. That's a great album, by the way. But this album fucking sucks. Magica Story. 18-minute song. He's trying to be prog Ronnie. No, it didn't work. No, go away. I hate it. And it saddens me to say that because he's my favorite part of Black Sabbath.
I kind of forgot about that song. You're right, 18 minutes. Holy.
18 minutes long. And there's a spoken word in there, I think. Isn't there some
I hate
spoken word
spoken
shit
word
in?
in songs.
It's a compilation album. It just
It's horrible. He's trying to be Queensrÿche, Operation Mindcrime. Didn't work, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was
Yeah.
inspired by Operation Mindcrime Part 2 because he was in part of that.
He did play Dr. X, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was a crap album, by the way, also.
Yep. So that's why they need to make Part 3.
Well, I
Yeah.
think Jeff Tate is trying to.
I was gonna say, isn't somebody they're trying it? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right. Well, you thought my last pick pissed Mark off. This will definitely piss him off even more because the last song on this album sucks. Before My Eyes. What a terrible song that is, man.
Fuck, that song jams at the end.
Oh no, it doesn't, dude.
Yeah, but
tries
What,
to
you
jam
like
at the
Little
first,
Susie
and then it-
better than
just
that song?
before my it doesn't do nothing.
They
for me,
jam
dude.
at the end, though.
But with that being said, man, every other song on this fucking album is a total fucking
Little Susie?
rocker. Yeah, I love it.
Yep. And for
When
the
you-
spotlight.
Right
worst song-
before my
Every other song on this is
eyes.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, you pissed me off.
You've got to love me. Come on, love
Come on,
me.
baby, love. Well, the next album's better, anyways.
No, it's
Great
close.
radio controversy.
It,
No,
ha-
it's
it has
way
my
better.
favorite. It has my favorite song the way it is on it, but
Well, it has Flight to Nowhere on there, dude.
that's a good song. Paradise. Yeah, it's just loaded with great
The
songs.
whole album is way
yeah.
better than that album.
There's two songs I don't like off that album. There's only one.
What's that? What's that?
I gotta listen to it again. I can't remember. They're deep.
I
tracks.
need to
I'm
know.
trying to
I
remember
need to
them.
know what you like. Don't like.
I'll let you know. I'll
Thank
let
you.
you know afterwards.
Hang Tough's a killer tune.
Oh, Hang
Love
Tough.
that song.
That is fucking Aerosmith Part 2. On what's that song? The bass line, Aerosmith Toys in the Attic.
Sweet Emotion.
Sweet Emotion. Yeah, the bass line's kind of like Sweet Emotion on that one. But I love it though. Yeah, it's a great song.
Oh, anyway. All right, Mark. Daly, go ahead, man.
I'm glad no one's picked Tyshawn so far, so good job, guys.
I'm not picking it. You told
Thank
me not
you.
to pick it.
You could have picked it.
I'm not going to.
I'm gonna hop on the 18-minute bandwagon
The
here.
trees.
Everybody
Iron
knows I hate it.
Maiden, Empire of the Clouds. Oh
I like
my
that song.
God. No. Piano intro and just like will the song ever end? It's sometimes I can't get through it. It's too freaking long. It was like, okay, guys, we did rhyme the HMN, and that's 13 minutes. So let's break the record with the 18-minute song. That's what it seemed like it was really to do, just to break the record. And they didn't even break the record because 2112 is longer, so forget about Iron Man.
Well, fucking Dream Theater did Octavarium, which is longer than all of
Yeah,
them.
even longer than that, so forget about it, I like what Dr. Fuck said about that Book of Souls album. It's like, he's like, the song starts off nice and it's got a piano intro and then it goes on for 30 hours. That's what it actually is. It's not 18 minutes, it's 30 hours,
Yeah. We're gonna put out a new album. It's gonna have one song on it.
I do like
Iron
Book of
Maiden,
Souls a lot.
please write like Wrathchild song, like 2.5 minutes. See if you can do it.
Well, I said I would like them to make a new Iron Maiden album 4-minute song.
Do that or do a cover of punk songs. I know all punk songs are short, so yeah, do a cover album.
Well, it's because I did like Senjutsu, but I would like the songs a little less intro-y.
That was another thing I looked up. You could look up Iron Maiden songs of Senjutsu that basically they get to the point. The intros are all cut off.
Aaron Camaro of Decibel Geek took those songs and edited the intros out, and he says they're really good.
I think I actually listened to it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Tim, what do you got?
All right, my number 5 is one of my all-time one of my all-time favorite bands. The first part, Van fucking Halen. You're no good.
Yeah, I like this
I
song.
like that song.
I like this
Fucking
song.
hate that cover. No God.
Linda Ronstadt cover, right?
I don't like the
Yeah.
Linda Ronstadt version, but I like the Van
I
Halen
like
version.
Linda Ron. I like Linda Ron.
Yeah, of course
She's
you do, because
awesome.
she's hot.
No, I like her music.
Eh.
I've been cheated. Come on, man.
But most of their covers are really good though, Van Halen.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like Where Have All the Good Times Gone is an awesome cover too.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Dancing in the Streets isn't that great.
Well,
No,
I
no,
like Dancing in the
woman isn't
Streets
that
because
great either.
I
But
think that guitar that Eddie does in Dancing in the Streets is really
It's
good.
better than the Jagger Bowie version. But that's
Oh,
not
that
saying
song
much.
sucks. That looked like a gay video that they just want to make
I'm
out.
surprised. I'm sorry. I thought for sure someone was going to pick that. So,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being gay, by the way, but they look like they were gonna make out in that video. Just they kept going to each other, you know.
I just don't know who dressed them for that video. It's like
Yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
the
that was a
80s.
most
It's the 80s,
obnoxious
dude.
looking clothes and put them on you.
I think David Bowie's wearing the parachute pants in that one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those were big in the 80s. Those
Yeah.
things sucked.
Right up there with
But,
Eddie.
They'll be coming back.
Yeah, probably.
Can't touch this.
All right. Where are we at now? Run you, Tim. Go ahead. Sorry, man. My bad.
I just did Van Halen.
Never mind. It's Mark Alden Taylor.
Rock Garland here. I love Billy Squire. I love Don't Say No. But this song fucking blows. Why are you doing a tribute to John Lennon?
I
Nobody
like that
knows.
song. Wait a minute.
Nobody knows fucking sucks balls. It takes away the rhythm and the groove of that album. It just brings the whole album fucking down. It fucking sucks. I hate Nobody Knows. I've always hated that song. Skip.
I like that song actually.
No, enjoy. Nobody else likes
It's
that song?
better than Only Happens to Girls or whatever that
I
fucking
like
shitty
that song
was.
better than that song, by the way.
That song was god awful. But I like Billy Squire. Billy Squire always
You
was
like
pretty
Nobody
consistent his whole
Knows?
career. Yeah, I do. I like that. I like that whole album. Don't Say No. I like it. Don't Say No. I like what was the
There's
one
not a
afterwards
bad
with-
Billy Squire album, by the way.
Fuck. Sing, fuck, I can't think of it. What was
Creatures
the
of
red,
the
yellow,
Night?
and blue on the red, yellow, and blue kind of with this on his
Creatures
face?
of the Night? Don't say
No,
you
not
love me,
Creatures
just
of
say
the Night.
ugh.
No.
Oh.
The fuck is that? It was this big album with Rock Me Tonight and all that shit on it.
Oh, that's
Sweet Emotion? Not Sweet
No.
Emotion, but
No.
Emotions in Motion?
no, that's not emotion, it's
No.
emotion.
Fuck.
Ah, fuck you. I have it right here.
Signal,
Signs of the times. Signs of life.
Ah,
Signs of
Signs
life.
of Life. That's it.
Signs of
Yeah,
Life.
that was another solid album.
That's a solid
Man.
album. Emotions, emotion.
Yeah.
Even the
1984,
blues album he did was pretty good.
Yeah.
All Night
Then he
Long.
did. Yeah. Then I'm glad he didn't release anything else after that.
And I like the album with
Girls.
the Freddie Mercury singing. God, what's that song? Freddie Mercury sing, "Go fight." What was it?
No shit. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I love
so
that.
fucking
Him
tired.
and fucking Freddie were great friends. Here, enough is enough.
Mhm.
It was Love is the Hero. I love that fucking song.
Gotcha. So it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, bitch.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh,
It's your turn.
I don't give a shit. Fucking hold on. I'm having something popping up on my screen. Fucking Skype is going away. I don't give a fuck. Get rid of it. I don't want it.
I already deleted Skype off my computer a long time ago.
All
We
right.
got Zoom, bitch. We're
Well, Mark doesn't like this album anyway, but I fucking love it.
Why is it always Mark in this? Oh, I hate that album.
Then I'm right. Pink Floyd's Metal, and the song I don't like on it is San Tropez, man. What a stupid fucking song
Oh,
that
that's a
is.
horrible song. The only
I like
song
every
on
other
there-
song on it.
One of these days is the only good song on that.
Oh, you're fucking smoking crack. dude.
Well,
This is
except when they did that live thing in the ruins and shit, that was pretty good.
Echoes.
Echoes was good, yeah.
Oh,
When
come
they
on.
did those songs live, they translated better live.
A lot of bands are like that, though.
Well, especially that album. That album was boring.
I got that coming. I
live.
got that coming actually in a couple of weeks. Actually, in the video and the CD.
Oh, I thought it was coming to the movies.
Live up pop. No, I ordered it. It better fucking come.
Oh, wait.
I'm always the fucking last to get it. I just got that fucking Zoso today. I was one of the first ones to order the fucking thing too.
Yes.
And I was like one of the last ones to get it. Yep.
Fucking great fucking album, man. You know what? I gotta
Yes.
say something. I gotta
What?
say something because I got this on CD, right? I got it on CD also. And the thing is, I was streaming it, and then a few days ago, I decided let me put it into my iTunes. So I put it into my iTunes, right? I put it, then I transferred it to my iPhone. And guess what? The streaming version of this is not as good as me putting it my physical copy into my iTunes because this album fucking pops a lot better with the drums, the guitars, the vocals. Because I burned it into my iTunes, it sounds way better than streaming. I only stream, I do stream, I'm not downing streaming, but if you buy the physical copy and transfer it into your computer, it sounds a lot better than anything you could stream.
And they can't take it away from you either.
Nope. Because
All right,
I was
well, that's-
listening to Steve Gorman's drums the other day on this compared to streaming. Oh my God, it fucking rules.
I mean, his drumming is on fire on that.
Oh, I love
album,
Steve
dude.
Gorman. What is he doing now? That guy needs to get something.
He's got a radio. He hosts a radio show somewhere.
Dude,
I think he lives in
Black
like
Crowes need to
Minnesota
get-
now.
Fucking bring him back in.
That's never going to happen.
It might. You never know.
No, never. Even he says it. He says that's never going to fucking happen. But he actually had a lot of influence on that band too. They really did before they kicked him out. That's probably why they kicked him out.
Yeah, if you listen to the book, listen to his book, dude.
Well, he didn't have enough influence.
True. Well, he probably got voted out by the brothers.
Hey,
so.
Jimmy Page loves him, by the way.
And they ended up fucking each other over, so like brothers do in a band for some
They
reason.
tried
Like,
to take his percentage.
every band that has a brother in it, it always ends bad. Except
Well,
for-
it's
for
because
Black Crowes.
Chris tried to take all the percentages from them.
I mean, CCR, the Kinks, who else?
Van Halen didn't fuck each other up.
That's true. Van Halen seemed to work, but
Yeah.
well, I think
Alex loves Eddie.
But yeah, most of the times it doesn't. Let's just say that. All right. Well, Allman Brothers, I guess we're
Good.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, Mark, go ahead.
Oh, well, while we're on the little new wave of British heavy metal bands, I'm gonna pick well, this isn't really true Judas Priest, but Decapitate by Judas Priest. That's off the Juggulator album. Just
Ew.
yeah, not good.
I like Ripper, but I don't like him in Judas
Yeah,
Priest.
you could tell that Rob Halford was writing the lyrics of all the songs. Not that they were like really. Rob Halford isn't Neil Peart, but still, my gosh, some of these lyrics and Decapitate, like your head, you will lose it, severed when executed. You always thought you'd never get caught. Decapitate, seal your fate. I'm like, what? Oh, just no.
Hey,
no.
he's way better in KK's Priest, by the way.
Oh, but yeah, the some of the songs were heavy, and I kind of dug that how they just really they were heavier for the album, but just the lyrics you just like you just listen to it, it's like what the hell are they talking about now? Like oh my god, I think another song was called Dead Meat. I'm like oh my god, so yeah, Decapitate by Judas Priest.
I was listening to Billy Corgan's podcast, and he had Tom Morello on there from Rage Against the Machine, and Tom Morello is making a Judas Priest documentary right now. And Tom Morello said, people don't realize how important Judas Priest was to metal. They gave you the look. They gave you even he said Black Sabbath is amazing, but Judas Priest solidified metal. And he goes, he's making a documentary about them because he wants to make it. He wants to show people that how important Judas Priest is. And they were talking about how when Rob Halford came out as gay, nobody in the metal community cared that he was gay.
They probably knew. A lot of them probably knew
Because we all knew. But the thing is, we love
Yeah,
Rob.
I was surprised for like 3 seconds when he finally came out. I was like, oh, yeah.
Billy Corgan said that made him cry how people supported Rob during that time.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised he was gay. I'm surprised he came out.
But it didn't hurt Priest.
But
didn't
it was
hurt
like,
him.
okay,
We didn't care, did we?
when's the next album coming out?
You know,
Yeah.
even people who have biases against gay people, metal community supported Rob. They didn't fucking care he was gay. There was no backlash. There was nothing against Rob. And I think that was awesome because Rob is a great human being. And I applaud that. So check out the Billy Corgan podcast. It's really good. He ain't pretentious at all. When people keep saying he gets.
I never think he's
really
pretentious.
good.
I just think he writes shitty songs. That's my.
Oh,
only
I
problem.
fucking. Oh, well, you're
And
crazy.
he can't run a fucking wrestling organization either.
Hey, dude, he loves wrestling, and he said he owned Jerry Seinfeld because they were at a dinner, and Jerry said, "Oh, wrestling, eh?" And he explained the history of wrestling to him, and he said he freaking beat Jerry in a conversation about wrestling.
I heard that song 1979 one or whatever.
What the fuck
1980.
you
What
talking?
the fuck?
1979 rules.
That song fucking sucks. That's one of the worst fucking
You don't
songs
like
ever
Bullet
written.
with a Valentine?
No, I Bullet with
God is empty, just like me. I love that fucking song. Dun, that fucking riff.
Today is the greatest.
I love that fucking song. Rocket.
That voice.
I love
Oh my
fucking
God.
Smashing Pumpkins, man. That new album they just released is fucking amazing.
The world is a vampire.
I love that fucking song.
Oh, that guy, that sucks.
Okay, you know what? You might not like his voice. Hey, I get it, Jerry.
No, I don't like his music.
Listen, Jerry, I get it. I don't like Ghost.
Good.
Ghost and Smashing Pumpkins are kind of the same type of band if you think about it.
Oh
New
God,
way,
please.
new
Please.
way, new.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
new
Oh,
way,
no.
new way. Jerry, listen to me here.
I gotta bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out again.
Jerry, Jerry, listen. New wave and goth, they are both the same band.
All right,
Except you like Ghost better, and I like
they are
Smashing
not the
Pumpkins
same
better.
fucking
And
band.
there's nothing, but it is new wave and
No,
goth.
it's not.
You got it.
Man, just maybe knock my albums over. We'll talk about that shitty fucking
Come on,
band.
Ghost is fucking new wave goth, dude. Seriously, just like Smashing Pumpkins.
So's your mama.
Why can't I'm giving you a compliment here? I'm saying I get why you don't like Smashing Pumpkins.
Don't compare them.
I am comparing them. They're the same type of band. They are
No,
new
not
wave
even close.
goth.
Not even close.
Hey, okay, people, if you're watching this video, let us know if Ghost and Smashing Pumpkins are new wave goth.
Yeah, put that on the RMCP, that poll.
No, I'm not putting that on the poll. But
anyway, where are we at? We're on Tim.
Yep. All right, my number 4 is a band that's already been mentioned, but not this track. And I really don't know if you can even call it a track, but it is on an album, so Buns and Poses, My World.
that song
Oh.
sucks.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that song? That's like rap hip hop shit.
Right. You use your illusion, and 1 and 2 are so long. There's some songs you forget, or actually, I don't know.
No, I know that. I try to forget My World.
Wow.
That's why.
No, it's not as bad as that fucking song. That song
I was
when you swim with the
debating
dolphins.
between GNR's
I love
My
that song with
World
the Dolphins.
and Metallica's My World, but I went with GNR because
Yeah, My World is also on St.
I mean, I don't even think if they put these two albums together, they come out with a complete good album.
I love
I-
a strange
like
bitch.
nowadays. I hate that fucking song.
I love a strange.
Do we really need two versions of "Don't Cry"? I mean, come on.
No,
man.
they did need two versions of Don't Cry.
I
Yeah,
mean,
agree
in
with that.
November Rain. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck? That is one of the best Slash solos.
Rain
of
is
all
on
time.
November.
I agree with what Matt Sorum said. Matt Sorum was walking into the video. He was like, people are wearing suits and shit. Like what the fuck is happening to us? We're
Dude,
wearing jeans and t-shirts. Everybody's wearing suits and tuxedos.
Dude.
It's like, what the fuck happened to us
I
as a
will
rock band?
argue with you and Twice
probably why I
on
get
Sundays
kicked out.
about November Rain. That is one of the best songs they've ever made. Fucking
Oh.
I'll tell you
epic.
exactly what happened.
That solo by Slash is so it's like David Gilmour comfortably numb
Yeah,
to me.
okay, but then you got Asla going, "Every day that you need somebody."
I love November
Every day
Rain.
that you need somebody.
Dude, that
You're not the
solo
only
by
one.
itself saves that song
You're
by
not the
Slash.
only one.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to Guns N' Roses at that time.
Is he?
Success.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to him.
All right. Well, yeah. Oh God.
Blah, blah. You sound like Billy Bong Thornton there. I
All
like
right, Mark, go
taters.
ahead.
Me?
I like them French fry taters.
I like taters.
Some biscuit.
I'm
with
gonna
some
go with
mustard.
Metallica. Mama said, "What a horrible
Oh
fucking
God,
song."
I did. But there's more. I would have picked every song basically off that fucking album.
I
I'm
would.
the only person that likes fucking Hero of the Day. So
I love Hero of the Day. What the fuck you talking
I
about?
thought you hated that song.
Oh, I love Hero of the Day. Mama, they try and break me. I love that fucking song, dude. I love that fucking song.
Yeah.
I
Well,
said Load and Reload would make one great album.
yeah. I
But
don't
Mama
think
said
that.
it ain't part or Outlaw Torn. Take
Two
those
by
fuck-
four or
Two-
whatever.
I like
fucking,
2x4.
Yeah, that song sucks too.
I do
I
like
love
Waste
2 by
My
4.
Hate.
What's
I
that?
love Waste My Hate too.
I forget what's that country Metallica song?
Mama said.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Mama
terrible.
said is
Yeah,
horrible.
terrible. Yeah.
Terrible.
James Hetfield
Horrible.
does Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mama said is horrible.
and then they thought like, you know what? We could cover Tuesday's Gone.
Exactly.
I
Let's
like
do
the
another
Tuesday.
one.
I like the Tuesdays Gone by them.
That wasn't bad. It had like what 30
It
people
wasn't
on
bad.
it,
It
I think.
wasn't bad.
But
And I liked Whiskey in a Jar by them too.
yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
I like the video. I like the video.
Not compared to Thin Lizzy, not even close.
Well, that isn't even a Thin Lizzy song, dude. That's a
No, I know, but
Irish.
they remade it first, so
I like them both. Let's put it that way. I'll
All
listen
right.
to them
I
both,
res-
and I don't have a
Tom.
favorite of them. They're both good.
All right, Mark picked Metallica. I'm picking another one favorite album of mine from a band that I really love. This song is total dog shit. Pieces of Eight by Styx, Lords of the Ring. What a terrible fucking song that is, man. Every
To the ring with the
oh god,
they bring
the
fucking song.
glory. I mean, it's a James Young vocal, so you figured it'd be good, but no, it just sucks.
Great album,
Every-
but yeah, you're right.
I love
But
Lords
man.
of the Rings.
Nah, terrible.
All
Terrible.
hail to the Lords of the
Terrible.
Rings.
Horrible.
Hey,
Just
Gollum
terrible.
rules.
This is not the Precious on the album. It sucks.
I like it. Fuck you. Aku is the worst song off that album.
Oh, I like that. That's a great fucking.
No, that's a
we're after,
fucking
we're after
word-
Queen of Spades, man.
That's Queen
it
of
goes
Spades
right
is
nicely into it.
Aku is the worst song off that album.
Ah,
dude.
that's a great instrumental, man.
No,
Love it.
no, it's the worst song on the album.
No, not even.
I love Lord of
But,
the Rings. It's epic. Lord of the Rings shit. I love it.
Yeah. And I usually love James Young vocals or when he
Yeah, you're-
sings lead, but
You're,
man, just
you know, you need to lick your own ass on that one.
if I could do that, I'd be in fucking porn and I'd be a millionaire.
What is that?
So
Stuffed animal behind you.
what?
That thing right there. What is that?
Poos?
No, the other one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
my
what is
daughter
it?
wanted me to get that.
What is that?
They're called poos or pose. P-O-U. I can't remember what they're
Oh,
called.
that's my friend. Everybody puts videos of those things.
Yeah. That's what me and my wife kind of do the same thing.
Yeah,
Nothing
those are
perverted with it. We
you know,
just,
you're really trendy, Jerry,
why am I trendy?
because everybody does that shit now.
What?
My friend Rebecca was talking to me about those things today. Yeah, they're yeah. Okay,
It's my
enjoy.
NBA Jam game right here. I love
Enjoy.
NBA Jam.
Enjoy.
Oh, I do. I do, and I will. Thank you.
Are you going to make videos hugging them like everybody else?
I don't see him hugging them. I see him dropping them off buildings and
Yeah.
floating down rivers.
Yeah.
They actually treat him pretty
You know-
bad
you
in the videos. if
You know
think
what
about
I
it.
got? You know what's really good?
Here we go.
I got
Ken
my
and Barbie.
I got my.
Oh, I thought it
Tribble.
wasn't for. I got Tribble too.
I got my Tribble.
You probably got Troll too, don't you?
No, I don't have trolls. Trolls are big, gay, dude.
Or get Cabbage Patch
No,
dog,
I never had a Cabbage Patch.
or My Buddy.
No, I never had my buddy or Teddy Ruxpin.
I actually
Teddy
had a
Ruxpin is
Ruxpin.
kind of scary if you think about
I
it.
had a Teddy Ruxpin.
You're his
I had
friend.
a. What else did I have? What were those things where they would start talking all of a sudden? They used to fuck with it.
I don't know.
Oh, well, they're like big in like the 1990s and 2000s.
I
They
don't
look
know.
like a bird or something, or I don't remember what they were.
I got a
what they were.
porg over there too.
They were scary as I used to have a porg, but my cat got it actually. I used to love those. That's the best part about the second Daisy Ridley trilogy movie was the porgs.
Yeah, she was a horrible Jedi. But
She wasn't.
yeah, she was.
No, she wasn't.
She got no training.
She didn't need it.
She handed. Oh, I'm Snoke's daughter. Oh, okay, whatever. An
Nope's
Emperor's
daughter. She's
daughter.
Emperor's granddaughter.
Emperor's
Get it right,
daughter.
dude.
You know what? Because it sucked. It doesn't need to get right.
You
All
suck.
right.
Anybody who likes a movie with Jar Jar fucking Binks in it has no room to talk.
I don't like Jar Jar Binks.
You like that movie though?
No, I don't. I
I
like.
thought you
the
told me
first-
you'd like the first three.
No. I like the first three, and then you skip to Revenge of the Sith,
Too much
Where-
CGI in those movies.
where you see the turn of Anakin.
Too
that's
much
it.
CGI in that movie.
No.
Way
That was
too-
the Clones movies really CGI.
But the best Star Wars spinoff was the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. That was the best.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
like Mandalorian.
It was all right.
And I like
All right. Anyway, we're getting way off topic here.
well, this is what we do.
Where are we at? We're at Mark Daly. Did you go yet or no?
So,
Dolly
yes.
Daly, Dolly Daly.
What number? I'm on number 3 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number 3.
Number 3.
All right, I'm gonna go. This is arguably my favorite band, Black Sabbath. It was a tie between where they try to get like Ice-T involved with Illusion of the Power or this sugar saccharine ballad. Feels good to me. No, which is amazing. Which is crazy about it because Feels Good to Me is off Tier, and that's a pretty solid album. It's got that Valhalla
Here,
T Tire, whatever how you say it, TYR.
the
But,
Tony Martin era all sucks.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's you can't really do Bow with the Black Sabbath. It just didn't work.
Dude, he's trying to do Dio. I don't like
Yeah,
Tony Martin in that.
well, they were probably encouraged to do like something commercially, so that's why. But even the Evolution of the Power, that was a mess too.
My favorite Black Sabbath song is a ballad, actually.
What's that?
Oh, it changes.
Spiral Architect.
That's a good song.
Oh, that kick that
Ozzy or Dio? Ozzy or Dio? Everybody else is fucking sucks.
So Black Sabbath, stay away from the ballads.
All right, Tim, what do you got?
My number 3. I gotta go with the Metal Gods. Never Satisfied from Rock and Rolla.
You didn't go with Johnny Be Good?
Never, no, Rock and Rolla.
I thought about a Turbo song. But,
I like
Their
all
worst song.
Turbo,
Their
though.
worst song is "We Don't Need No."
Yeah, Jerry, you know how I feel about that song.
Rental guy. That song.
I love that song.
Mark wanted to tell off his mom and dad all the time, so that was his anthem, probably.
I didn't have a mom and dad. I had a mom.
Okay, well, anyway, all right.
No, I know I didn't get into that song till like 10 years after it came out. So
I like Parental Guidance. You know,
when I got that fucking.
I did see that tour. I
I do like it on their live album though.
Yeah, that's a good album.
They should have stuck to the plan by releasing as a double album, Ram It Down and Turbo, because that live album would have included a lot of the heavy.
Under Blood Red Skies is a Priest classic.
Imagine that was on the live album.
Oh fuck yeah!
Never got to hear that live.
I did.
Nice.
They played it when I think Eddie kind of Strachey and Ivica Cabanat that show.
All right, Tim, you're
Great
up
song.
next. I mean, Mark, you're up next.
Mark, okay, me. This had to be a tie. It's the worst 2 Beatles songs of all time, and I couldn't decide between each one, so I tied them. Revolution number 9 from the White Album, and Within Without You from Sgt. Pepper's. Fuck those songs. It's like, dude, drugs suck. Stop it.
Sometimes drugs help you write good songs, though.
I don't know what drugs are on with Revelation number 9, or Within Without You with all the fucking sitars. God, fucking, Eric Armstrong Jordan loves Within Without You. You know what, Eric? Enjoy. It sucks. I will. That's the worst song. That it just kills the vibe of Sgt. Pepper's. The Sgt. Pepper's is rocking and rolling, and that song comes in and goes, and then it comes back up after. Fuck that song.
All right. My number 3 is off this debut album, fucking Kissing Time.
I
Holy
agree with that
shit,
one. That
what
one
a
sucked.
bad song that is. Now, the love theme from Kiss, if they would have made Acrobat the actual song it's supposed to be, that would have been cool. I don't know why they didn't. I thought that was actually really cool. But yeah, Kissing Time sucks. Just we're trying to do Dancing in the Streets, I think, what they're trying to do with that song, or something's fucking weird with it. Just didn't work. And what the fuck? Every time I see this album, it pisses me off because of fucking Peter's makeup. Fuck, it's like a robot. What the fuck is that? I think that's a professional come in and do the makeup, I think, and I don't know. Like,
I change album covers if I don't like it on my iTunes library. If I don't like the cover, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come up with a different cover.
I mean, they all look fucking weird. I mean, what the fuck's up with Ace even, man? I went up with that fucking silver hair.
Didn't he shave off his eyebrows?
Yeah. I remember
At one point.
what they're in the interview. But yeah, that song sucks. But I mean, the songs on here are excellent. They're just not I don't know, maybe that produced well because double platinum, all the songs are much better sounding,
Yep.
in my
Oh,
opinion.
double platinum. I love 10,000 Years off double platinum.
I like
The
The best
better.
100,000
part
years
about Double
better.
Platinum was Black Diamond. You didn't get that.
I don't hate that part of Black Diamond.
I
So
know.
I'm glad they didn't
And
do
Double Platinum is it's straight
yeah,
up.
it goes back
It's
to the
way
beginning.
better on that. I love double platinum.
Just gets to the point a couple times maybe.
And I'm
but
not a huge Kiss fan,
you're
but that
getting to the
double
point where
platinum,
you go,
that double platinum album is like an album I'll just play a lot.
That's why I listened to Kiss Alive so much because I wanted to hear Black Diamond
Same.
without all that noise of the song.
oh, I agree. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that song sucks. Although otherwise, perfect album besides that. So number 2, Captain Howdy.
I'm gonna go. Well, you know what? It's not really like a song. It just seemed like they told the band like, "Oh, you need to make one more track, so you better get hippin'," and they probably had to rush real quick. And it's on 5150 inside. Boop, 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 boop,
That
ba-doo.
whole
I like
album
that
flow.
song.
Hey, you got a point there. No, you
I
actually
went
got
out and
3
bought some brand
points
new
there.
shoes now and walk like someone else.
Oh,
Hey,
my, a
baby,
whole bunch
I'm
of
crazy or just too high. I love
Yeah,
that
but that
song.
whole album blows.
You blow.
That's what's coming down.
Except for Summer
but
Night. Summer
I
Nights
love
is
that
the only
song Inside. It's tongue in cheek. I love it.
Oh no,
It's going off on David Lee Roth. I love it.
It just no.
I went out and brought some brand new shoes now. I
and
walk
I
like
walk like
someone else.
someone else.
I love that
Hey.
fucking song, man.
It's just it's just a mess. You know,
I
The
love
whole
the
album's a
talking.
mess.
yeah,
You're a
yeah.
mess,
The
Tim.
whole fucking thing is a mess.
If you anytime when Sammy came, if you were really disappointed, you probably hated the whole album. But this song just bothered me because it just seemed like it was a lack of effort. They were like, okay, one more tune. Okay, we'll do a real quick. And it was just you could tell it was like a rush job. No.
Mhm.
Sitting around just getting high. I love
You know
that
what
fucking
cracks?
song.
You know what cracks me up about that album the most? 5150.
That
I
you
sold a
suck.
bunch of copies. No, it went #1.
I really honestly believe that a 19-year-old Alex Van Halen would have walked up to the Alex Van Halen who drummed on that album with all his synth drums and just knocked the fuck out of him. What are you doing?
You know why 5150 went to number 1? Because it followed 1984. That's what everybody wanted.
Now I want
Then
to
why did OU8 and 2 go to
Now I
number
wanna
one?
look up
Why
That never
did
went to number 1.
OU8 went 2 and went to number 1?
Not in the top, not the like the.
Yes, it did. Yes,
top,
all
the
4
rock
albums.
charts it did.
All 4 albums with Sammy went number 1.
anyway, I now I want to look up 5150 without the electronic drums. Yeah.
But
Buck went number
Rock
1.
Van
Balance
Halen
went number 1.
outsold Sammy Hagar Van Halen by far.
You are right about that. But
I
the
know
thing
I'm
is,
right.
but the thing is that Van Halen hasn't repaid to get those albums recertified. And they released a box set of that. I think 5150 is probably diamond by now, and they haven't re-released it. Bands have to pay to get their album certified.
Alrighty.
Bands have to pay to get their album certified.
But they still sold it.
Well, Kiss definitely did that.
Kiss could probably pay to get their album certified, and it'd be a lot higher than what they show now. So it's like the RIAA. The record companies need to pay them, and there's no record companies to pay them anymore. So that's why you don't see these albums certified anymore.
So
All right, Tim.
number 2.
All right, my number 2. This is my all-time favorite band. Period. End of story. But Jesus Christ, this whole album was not up to snuff. And this song on this album was really not up to snuff. Black Sabbath, She's Gone.
Technical Ecstasy?
album just blew.
What album was that on?
wanted you to be my wife.
What album was that on?
Never say that.
I never said. I like that album. I like the remaster version better. That just came out.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it Never Say Die was good, but you could tell something was wrong with it.
It wasn't
on Never Say Die.
I mean,
Was it
Technical
on?
Ecstasy.
Technical Ecstasy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Technical Ecstasy, yeah.
well, Mark mentioned technical or never say die. That's
Not
why
Mark, not me, Mark.
I'm
But
ex-
Jesus, I've seen that. I have seen that song. I have gone to parties where everybody's dancing, having a good time. They put on that song and it just kills it. Everybody's leaving crying. It's like, no, no, no. The album wasn't that great to start with. Then the only good song on that was "It's All Right."
Bill Ward sings that song.
Yeah, Bill Ward sings it.
Mhm.
So I don't know
Alright.
what happened. I don't know if it was the cocaine or whatever, but it was like, no.
All right, Mark, you're up next.
Me, Jerry always argues with me, but fuck the bridge, blow up the bridge. There is no bridge in the song. Led Zeppelin, The Crunch. I love Dire Maker. I hate the crunch. Fuck the crunch.
Where's that
Fucking
confounded bridge?
fuck that song. It
I want to
sucks.
tell you about my good thing.
That song
Love
is
that
one of the.
song.
It ruins the fucking continuity of that album.
That's
It's
got
like
that's got the
weird.
crunch has got a groove to it though.
It does.
No, it
Dun,
doesn't.
dun,
It's got a
dun,
bad
dun,
groove.
dun, 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 dun.
Enjoy it. It sucks.
All right. You guys rag on Steve Harris's writing. So you got a song that Bruce Dickinson and Adrian Smith wrote off a fucking masterpiece, and it sucks total dick. Back in the Village. What a shitty
I
song
love
that
Back in the
is.
Village.
What a
Back in the
crappy
village.
song
I'm
that
back in the
is,
village.
dude.
I'm back in the village again.
Oh,
I love
man.
that fucking song.
Nah, dude, that song fucking sucks. It just otherwise almost no. Every other song in this is good except for that one. I'm looking at it right now. I like Flash the Blade. I like the Duelists. I like Lost for Words. Yeah, that song sucks. Still does.
All right.
It still
And
does.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm picking a little different than you guys are, so I'm just picking one song off an otherwise perfect album, but it just doesn't do much for me. So, but otherwise, just a fucking. I mean, this album is legendary, man, and I mean, it's probably the last solid album from start to finish, except for that piece of shit. So, yeah, I mean, people like Somewhere in Time. Some people like fucking Seventh Son, but they're both mixed bags for me. But,
You're a mixed bag.
well, I tell you, an album is better than both of those is A Matter of Life and Death. Now, that
Yeah,
album's
I
almost-
agree with you on that. That album rules.
But
We need to review that, Jerry.
this is why you need Steve Harris writing songs because of Back in the Village.
Why haven't we reviewed We need to review A Matter of Life and Death, dude.
I agree.
And
All right,
I pick a song.
go ahead, Mark.
My turn.
No,
Are
we're
we
on
on
number
Mark
one,
Daly,
man.
right?
Number
Yeah,
one.
Number one.
What we got to do with the Andy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Andy Rodriguez. Love you, brother.
Go for it,
I
Captain
can't
Hattie.
believe no one picked Time for Change by Motley Crue, but that's not my pick though. I can't believe Ty Sean didn't get picked or The Trees. That's probably coming up though.
What the fuck? I love the trees.
Trees suck.
You suck.
Anyway, my pick is probably not my
In the
favorite
forest
band, but
tonight.
the song just like bothers me so much though. Aerosmith. Don't want to close my
Oh, good one.
Don't want to fall asleep, but I don't want to listen to that song. That's when I turned it off right there. I think
I
the
think
rest
that's
of it, I
one of
don't
the
know.
best ballads they ever did. I love it.
Oh
I bet you would have skipped me
no!
too because I picked that same track.
Oh, terrible!
That and What It Takes are two of the
Angel
worst
by
songs ever.
I love What It
Oh,
Takes.
I love Angel. That's a fucking great.
Angel rules.
Aerosmith in the '80s, they had a nice string of ballads, but then they come up with this pile of doo doo.
It was.
Terrible.
They had a lot of misses in the 80s. Pink, that song
I
sucked.
got a
Yeah.
story about that track real
Well,
quick.
I thought about Girls of Summer too. That was
I was
Anyway,
up
one more pick.
I was up at Queechee Village Gorge one day, and it's just a tourist attraction around here. And this bus pulls into the parking lot, big fucking bus, and I was like, "Wow, I wonder what tour groups, coming off of that." And it was just a family. It was a mother, father, looked like grandparents and kids, and and I didn't pay much attention to it, and I went in. Well, I'm inside the gift shop, and there's this guy standing there, and he's got a black T-shirt on with white shorts, with gray socks with red stripes around it, and bleached white sneakers. Skinny fucker. And I was like, who the fuck would wear gray socks and bleached white sneakers? Then he turns to the side and I see his tattoo and I went, Steven Tyler Wood. Son of a bitch. So I went up and talked to him, and these kids come by and they got the Aerosmith tour shirts on, and they walk right past him. He got a ball cap on and sunglasses, and he just started chuckling. He just shaking his head, just started chuckling. Well, I met him again outside the place. He's waiting for his family to come out, whatever. And this was the time when this song came out. And he says, "All right," he said, I know you've heard our song on the radio. What do you think?" And I looked at him and I said, "It fucking blows hard. I don't know what the fuck you people were thinking, but you guys got to go back in the studio and listen to Rocks or Get Your Wings or something like that, because this song sucks." And he said, "Hey man, I just write them, and
You
but
didn't write that song.
I thought it sucked, and at least I told him to his face I thought it sucked."
That's
So
a Diane Warren.
So
I was like,
dude.
But
Yeah, I
that
agree.
song fucking just blows. Oh my God. I heard
There's
that the first
a
time
few.
and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's
the
that's
one
probably
saving grace is I don't think they ever put it on an album. It was just for the.
No, it was on a soundtrack.
Yeah,
Armageddon
at least they
soundtrack.
never put it on an album.
Who, by the way,
that.
his
I like
daughter
that
was
song.
in.
I like
So
that song. Is it their best ballad? No, that's fucking Home Tonight.
no, their best ballad is still "You See Me Crying."
Oh, You See Me Crying. Yeah, that's a great one too. But both those ballads are way better than that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an original Aerosmith song. It isn't a Diane Warren song.
But I just like you
You
should.
know Diane Warren said about that song? She said she didn't think Steven Tyler could do it, and when she heard him, she goes, "Oh my God, he killed it."
Yeah,
So
he killed it all right.
that was originally written for Heart, by the way, that song.
It shouldn't have been written for anybody because it fucking blows.
Oh, I like the song. I'm not going to say it, but
But anyway,
It made him money. That song made him afford that
it
bus
made
that
him
was
money.
behind him.
Oh
But-
yeah, they cashed in.
But it sucked. Yeah, I agree.
It
That song
ruins your
sucked.
credibility, but it made him money.
I like it. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, it blows.
You
The worst
know.
Diane Warren song is that one off that fucking Kiss movie, Troy Rock City. What was that called?
Oh yeah.
I finally
found my way. Is that it?
finally something like that. It was a terrible fucking song.
I never thought Diane Warren was much of a songwriter to begin with.
She actually had one of her albums. It's not bad. It's kind of rocking. So I don't know why she's turned to be.
Nothing can keep me from you.
That's it.
But like
It
I
was
said
an awful
before on
fucking
this
song.
show, them mansions aren't cheap. So
Yeah. A lot of those bands from the 70s had to do that in the 80s, though, man. Even though I know that song came later, but Aerosmith was one of the ones with Permanent Vacation, and then they had to
Gonna
go.
find out the.
and they had a lot of songs I could go with in the 80s and 90s, but I chose that one because it's the most putrid.
Yeah, that song sucks. All right, Mark.
Me, my number
Yeah.
one. I didn't pick Rush Taishan. Everybody knows.
It's not a bad song.
Mark, you're not a huge Rush fan, so you could stay out of this conversation. It is a bad song. It's one. Even the band says it's bad. Let's just put it that way. But I'm gonna pick on our 500th episode. I said this is like the worst song I've ever heard by Black Sabbath. FX.
Oh,
What's
but
wrong
that's
with
just,
that one?
yeah, it's just a bunch of sound effects.
Yeah, it's a song, it's a track, and it sucks. It didn't
I
belong
mean,
on that album.
that shouldn't really count as a song.
It
though.
counts as a fucking
I liked it.
song.
It was weird.
It was a
different.
track that ruined the vibe of that album.
I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck is
and
this? But
and Black Sabbath's defense, their intros got better. Like E5150 is a
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah,
intro.
great,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, but that FX
Stonehenge is
horrible.
pretty creepy.
Well, because cocaine is a powerful drug, and they were on a lot of cocaine recording Volume 4, so it's horrible.
No, not Sabbath.
Yeah, remember
What
we
you
were talking
talking
about
about?
Jerry? They had it in fucking speaker boxes and shit.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of teetotalers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, FX is like one of the worst songs by a great band ever.
It's like that. It's like in that interview with Ozzy when he said I'm thirsty, and they said, "Well, there's water there," and he goes, "Water." You know?
Well, my number one is my favorite band only has one bad song, and it's off this album, In Through the Outdoor, and it's not Hot Dog.
Carasalamba, right?
Salambra. What a
You're
fucking
on
dog shit
crack,
of a
Jerry.
song that is.
You're on total crack.
It just
Hot
sounds like
Dog
it's
sucks.
a weird. I like Hot Dog, man. Robert Plant getting his Elvis on, man.
That song needs to be like about 5 minutes shorter.
True.
Carasalamba is a classic.
Way too long.
It rambles on. It goes nowhere. It doesn't even sound like Led Zeppelin.
Either just Hot Dog or the Crunch.
That whole
like
album
both
didn't
those
sound
songs?
like Led Zeppelin. So,
Well, okay, fair enough. But Carousel, there's just something weird sounding about that song. It always rubbed me wrong. And I never cared for it. I mean,
like
come on.
that
I even like
part.
South Bend Suarez is a good song. I mean, I'm Gonna Crawl. I love that fucking song. Nobody
Great
talks
song.
about that song. That's a great fucking
I love
song.
I'm Gonna Crawl.
But yeah, this is definitely the only
But
kink
you
in
like
my
Hot
opinion.
Dog?
I do.
Ew.
The only kink in Led Zeppelin's armor, in my opinion, is that song. So,
And the
I even like
Crunch.
Crunch. I like the Crunch.
Yeah, you're fucked up.
So that's my number one.
You like them doing Elvis and doing James Brown. That makes no fucking sense.
Why?
Because it makes no sense. There's Led Zeppelin. They shouldn't do other people like that.
You don't want no tutti frutti, no lollipop. Come
That's
on,
talking
different.
about their whole fucking first album with somebody else.
What are you talking
Basically,
about?
yeah.
Daisy
Led
Confused
Zeppelin.
was not fucking
Yeah, it
somebody
was.
else.
They ripped that off.
They ripped
Somebody
it
else.
off, but the thing is, they made it their own.
True.
Hot
I hate
Dog
that people
didn't
say
make it
Tim,
their own.
I'm gonna say that. I don't like people say that because you gotta look at songs like you can say that they rip off people, but look at songs they didn't rip off. Your time is gonna come. Communication breakdown.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good times,
Oh, yeah.
bad times.
But
Legendary fucking songs.
hey, their
Dancing
first
Days.
album is a covers album, basically.
And then,
Not really.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our top 11, whatever the fuck, horrible songs by bands that we love. That's kind of fun. I mean, I guess I kind of missed the essence
You
of the
did
show.
you
but,
did okay,
Fine.
Jerry.
but it was all right.
You did all right. I'm surprised Motley Crue didn't make the list though, because they have a lot of crappy songs.
Well, they're
Well, I
a
mean,
horrible band.
Motley Crue doesn't have a complete album, in my opinion.
Well, see, that's the part that got me is he said great bands.
So, yeah, there
I
you
couldn't
go.
put Motley Crue on because they're not a great band.
That's what I
Had
said.
to.
They're not a great band. I get it.
Mhm.
They aren't a great band. Everybody says they're a great band, they're on crack. like I said, I've always said this. You got Motley Crue, and you got a band like Armored Saint that doesn't get love.
Mhm.
And Armored Saint kicks Motley Crue's ass.
But just,
and twice on
But
Tuesdays.
just serious, Mark. What's Tom Petty's crappiest song? Can you think of one? Does
There
he
isn't
even have
one. There isn't a Tom Petty crappy
Oh,
song.
I can.
What?
You're so bad.
Best that I ever
Ever
had.
had.
I
That
love
song
that
sucks.
fucking song. In a world
Gone mad.
I love that
You're
song.
So bad.
Dude, my sister got lucky.
Lucky
Married a yuppie.
That song sucks.
Took him for all he was worth. Now he's a singer, dating a swinger. I love that fucking
That song
song.
sucks.
You
See,
are crazy.
Either we did find one or we didn't find one, so we got a debate.
No, You're So Bad is fucking great, man.
That's not Full Moon Fever, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that song sucks.
What?
That song sucks.
You don't
The
like
album's
zombies?
good.
You like Zombie Zoo better?
I like the fucking album, just not that song. That's a terrible song. And what's that other one off fucking Southern Accents? I can't fucking stand either.
Southern accents?
I think it's the last song on side one. I remember right. I can't think of the name. It's just awful. Well, there's a few songs off Southern Accents that aren't that great, but I don't. Him and what's his face didn't blend well together. Writing songs. I don't know.
Well, the last song off side one is Southern Accents, actually.
Is that the name? Maybe it's side two. I'm thinking it's a really bad song. I can't think of the name.
There's
honestly.
The Best of Everything.
No,
Mary's
no,
New
that's not
Car,
it either.
Dogs on
Maybe,
the Run.
maybe it's not Southern Accents I'm thinking of, but it's a terrible song. I'll look it up later, but it's pretty bad. Anyway, that's our, like I said, our top 11 whatever fuck bad songs. Tim, I'm gonna guess you've got nothing really going on.
Nope.
I kind of figured that. And of course, we got the Mark and Mark baseball back and forth on the private chat on the sports talk, which is really kind of interesting. If you're part of that group, try to get on it. There's an interesting not argument. Well, sometimes it's arguments, but sometimes it's friendly debate. But
No,
sometimes
I was told I need to.
No, because you keep going off. God dang, I'm trying to.
And it's only April, so we gotta go easy.
yeah, I know. Holy shit! Was there 6 more months of baseball left?
Oh yeah, so but the attention's gonna go to something else because the other sports like the playoffs will be starting up, you know. So hopefully, like your Panthers will win the cup again, and maybe Mark's Lakers will win the championship, or the Celtics,
Probably want to. Oh, fuck the Celtics.
or maybe the Cavaliers.
Oh,
I'm
fuck
going
the
with
Cavaliers.
Thunder. I'm picking the Thunder. They're too good. All right. Well, anyway, Mark, why don't you finish this up, man?
I'm trying to keep going, dude. I'm trying to
I'm
find
falling
something here.
asleep. I am fucking tired.
I'm trying to find what we're doing on Freeform on Friday. Can you keep going real quick?
Oh yeah, you could promote something, you know.
I'm trying to promote something. Promote something, Jerry. You got shit.
Don't forget, Rockin' Pod is going on this week.
Rockin' Pod is happening. There you go. Thank you.
Are you going to be there,
Continue
Jerry?
talking.
Travis, a Bushy, we hope you're having a good time. Wadzilla, don't get Travis too drunk, okay? Oh, by the way, Wadzilla has a prize he's just going to give away, he says. I want to see what the prize is going to be.
All right. So this Friday,
Travis is going to be like the proverbial virgin going to the slaughter.
yeah. I told him, Jerry, are you going to be there?
Don't go easy.
You're not going? Well, I know Mooger ain't gonna protect him. I know fucking Wadley ain't gonna protect him. I know Nate gonna protect him. He is Chris Sinzak. If you're watching this, protect Travis Parada for us, please.
No, he's toast.
He's toast.
I don't know, Travis. From what I hear, he's like 6'3" or 6'4", so he take care of himself.
Dude, you've seen him on our shows when he gets fucked up. He gets weird.
Yeah.
He's gonna be horrible. He's gonna get. I love Travis, and I wish I was there to protect.
I don't know.
him.
I may pop up there Friday night for the.
Travis is a nice guy, but he's.
I don't know.
That's major leagues right there. That's
Dude, he's got Wadzilla, he's got Bushy, he's got fucking Wadzilla. He is fucked.
He just got his call up to the big time.
He is fucked. But Friday on Freeform, Jerry, you know what we got going? Elton John,
no.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, that was a good album. That was awesome.
That's coming out Friday night.
There's your plug, okay?
That's a plug. I had to figure it out because I had to delete the Google app so I could update my phone. But I got it back. So Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. You got a baseball show. You got 3 Shots Down. You're gonna do a fucking Styx YouTube shit.
Thanks for announcing that without me announcing it first.
You've already been hinting at it.
No, I didn't.
You said I got something coming up with Styx.
I'm not going to the.
Huh?
Well, at least you know who my co-host is going to be. You don't know, but
you're gonna get a fucking co-host.
Yeah.
The fuck, dude?
What?
Gonna be Joseph.
Good guess.
No, it is a fucking right guess.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Thanks for killing us, Thunder.
Well, because Mark, I was going to ask Mark, but you work during the day. We're going to do it during the day, so.
Yeah, whatever. You got 2 other podcasts. Now you're gonna have 4. I got 2. That's it.
3 of them I do fucking 2 times a month, or 2 of them I do 2 times a month.
Yeah, but you could do it on.
I do. I'm posting my ass off and fucking promoting our shit.
I'm talking about make your own videos on the fucking channel.
I've been doing that. I started doing that.
On
you see the video I posted?
I'm talking about YouTube. Get on YouTube and promote shit. Make your own like Jerry's fucking album of the day or something. You know what?
I can't wait till we do our next show. What's our next Freeform? Next Friday?
Next Friday.
I can't wait. I'm gonna say, Shane, does Mark bug you as much as he bugs me?
Oh, you ask him, he gets pissed off at me just as you do.
There he goes, cracking that whip again.
Hey, Tim knows I crack the whip on everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I do a lot of work. I just want some help.
I never said you did, and I've been doing it.
I know, but I like to fuck with you. It's funny.
I don't do any work, so
Hey, I want you guys to make your own videos. You know, Jerry, you do put more shit up in freeform. Shane needs to start putting up more shit in freeform. That's about it. And I tell him, and he says he agrees with me. So I love you guys. But if I didn't crack the whip, you know, freeform is like taking off, man. We could make money off this shit one day. Maybe. Especially off this.
Possible.
Huh?
I think you're actually making money. You're not fucking chilling out with me and Shane.
Oh, if I wasn't, I ain't making shit. Because we play these episodes we can make money off because we don't put copyrighted music in here. Unless we get
I was actually joking with my wife today. I wonder if Mark would get pissed if I trademarked the Freeform Rock podcast from underneath them.
I would get really pissed off at you. It does say Mark Alden Taylor LLC, so how do you know I didn't already do it?
Because I know you didn't.
Fuck you. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you guys for being on here.
Later, guys.
Rock
Peace,
on.
buddy.
Don't be a dick and fuck politics. We're out of here.
Good night.
Later.